Alright, are we live? Is this thing on? Allegedly. What's up, guys? So, you may have heard me working on this song fairly recently. And I found they're not really monitors, like, to be real, they're speakers. But it's better than the built-in. It's like, you know, the sound is kind of able to travel a little bit more. And I mean, they are definitely not ideal speakers whatsoever. I mean, calling them like monitors is like not okay. But it does give me like a more realistic idea of how the mix is kind of sounding. So we're gonna mix on some awful speakers today. Oh, you know what? I'm realizing my browser windows are in the wrong spot. So let me move this up. What's this? Okay, chat, where are you at? Where are you at? Let's get you in frame. And then, oh, wait, yeah, I think that's chat. Okay, that's chat. That's, okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. Now, wait, no, that's OBS. I took a little nap. Probably wasn't enough, but whatever. I have, excuse me, I have like a couple hours before the boy gets up, and I just want to start cleaning up this mix some. So I need to change up the I need the chat to actually show up a little bit longer. So I'm extending that on my Streamlabs right now, and I'm going to make sure that's working. Because I was watching the playback on the last stream to see if there was any like buffering or freezing, whatever issues like that. And I realized like I was totally missing some of your guys' comments. Sometimes it was probably because like I was distracted with Alistair, but other times like I really think it just went too fast and I like was not looking. So I've extended I don't know, I've extended it to like maybe 55 seconds is a bit much. Why don't we take it down to 45, whatever. That seems like a long time, but it was set to like 30, and I swear, chat. Sorry. I feel like chat's not like there that long, but okay, whatever. Let's test Streamlabs, and then we'll get into mixing this song on the saddest fucking speakers possibly to ever existed. But you know what? I was actually super hype on finding them. Like they were brand new. I'm like, oh, you know, hopefully these work. I mean, speakers are kind of like they should be compatible, you know. But sometimes, and I'm not running through an interface, by the way. Sometimes Apple can get all snooty and shit, and not want to play. Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep yawning. Not want to play like aftermarket shit or whatever, but. This does give me a little bit of a boost, so it's not like a bad thing, you know. Whoop, there it is. Okay, cool.
This is a test donation for $1.
Is that loud enough? Is that okay? I feel like that's okay. All right, so let's get into it. First of all, let me show you what I'm working with. I mean, these are so old, but you know what's funny? I found them like new in a box, like in my mom's closet, and oh, these are so old, but like they're not using them, and I'm like, this will help me a little bit. And actually, oh my god, I have to stop yawning. Okay, so this does help me a little bit because it does amplify it, and like I said, because it's an actual speaker, the sound is moving more realistically through the room. Actually, this is a terrible room to mix. Well, it isn't. It isn't. It's slightly reflective. But since there's a lot of wood, it kind of dampens it. But, like, ideally, I would want to mix in a dead, odd-shaped room because of the way the sound travels. Like, the perfect square shape of this garage and the multitude of, stop yawning, hard surfaces make it slightly reflective. So that's not truly realistic to, like, where it's going to play everywhere. So we're working with some scuffed ass speakers in a less than ideal mixing environment. But it's cool, you know? Am I going to do a final mix in this garage on these speakers? Absolutely not. But what I can do is some pretty dope pre-production. And then, oh my God, don't yawn. I can do some pretty legit pre-production and then take it elsewhere. You know, when I track, mix in a fucking room that's made for that with actual monitors and, oh my God, a bass and a bass trap or some shit. All right, so this is what's up. Let's see where we left off. One of my friends who is also like an amazing engineer, and I think he's at his place. One of my buddies who I think is just really, really good at what he does with his music. I guess he was peeping the stream, and he will always critique me, and I love it because he's like, no bullshit. He'll be like, yo, the hi-hats are fucked. And I'm like, thank you, right? They're fucking out of control. Help me out. You know, so now I'll be able to hear a little bit better what he was talking about with these speakers. Don't yawn! Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'll be able to hear it a little better because what I've been doing to make up for not having speakers is I've been running things through a compressor and adding makeup gain. And what that does is it just makes shit louder, but in actuality, stop yawning! It can sometimes make shit. Oh, this is actually Logic. It can sometimes make shit like muddy and murky as well. And when you're mixing on only built-in speakers, you're not hearing all that shit. You're really not. All right, stop yawning! Stop fucking yawning! Don't do it! Yeah, I used to fuck with Fruity Loops, but now I do like Logic or Pro Tools. Anyways, oh my God. Let's get it in. All right. And for, what the okay, this is literally driving me crazy. Wait, hold on. Is some of the fucking song missing? Oh, okay. Okay, all right. No, this is cool. So there was, for some reason, like a bar, like a fucking silence. I can move it over, but I'm just... Okay. Sorry. Oh my God. Fuck. Why do I need to sleep? Why can't I just be Superwoman, take care of the kid, and just function on no sleep? That would be amazing, but I can't. All right. If I fall asleep, just yell. All right. Let's see how scuffed this shit is, like, for real. I can handle it. Fuck, my eyes, my contacts are hurting me. Damn it, this is gonna be a system overload. Yes! Okay. So when that happens, you gotta fuck with the buffer size. What's happening is the CPU cannot handle the processing power on playback. And that's kind of annoying. Oh God! Oh God. Yeah, so no. Oh my God, these are like the worst speakers ever. Or is that just the bass line? I don't know. I think I fucked up the bass line. Oh my God. Okay, these speakers are awful. This is like a joke. This cannot be a real challenge for me. Like, do you hear the muddiness of these speakers? All right, where's my fucking bass line? Stop yawning! All right, here we go. There we go. We want some warmth, not distortion. All right. I know they're garbage. Oh my God, I can't. These speakers cannot be for real. all type of fucked up. Alright, hold on. I gotta watch the meters. Alright. First of all, I'm gonna loop this because that freaking bar that just magically added itself in the beginning of the song is kind of annoying me. Okay, so let's loop the verse, and we're gonna work on. I'm probably gonna have to mute the. Stop yawning! I'm sorry. I'm so tired, and I'm yelling at myself to not yawn because I don't know. Maybe it works. All right, I'm probably gonna mute stuff individually. Oh God, these speakers are shit, right? Fuck. I mean, fuck. I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna try it for a little bit, but I might just like fucking fail this challenge and unplug them. I was hoping, I mean, to be real, when I'm mixing with actual like studio monitors, I'll use several, and I'll have, stop yawning. Fuck. Oh my God. Ah! Oh, actually, that yawn felt really great. Okay, so, I'll have like legit ass like bomb ass monitors, and then I'll have like some garbage ass ones that are just flat and like whatever. And I will have them playing all at once, or I will just reference the two individually. And I gotta think, like, even though these speakers are scuffed as fuck, everybody who might be listening to this may not have like fucking top of the line, you know, audio shit speakers, whatever. So your shit's got to bump in a car. Your shit's got to bump in the club. It's got to fucking bump on some scuffed ass speakers. It's got to bump in earbuds. Having garbage actual monitors, which by the way these are not, you know, you get like a more realistic idea of how it's gonna sound universally. That being said, let's fucking do the damn thing. I'm gonna be looking at the mixer quite a bit. I'm gonna put Streamlabs so the comments stay for a while because I don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring you, because I really don't mean to, but I don't have two screens, so like everything's on the one. Fuck, mixing like that sucks too. Oh my God. What the fuck? Ah! Oh my God. Yo, I'm sorry with this yawning bullshit. Obviously, I'm gonna have to sleep at some point. Well, I slept a little bit, but fuck. Fuck my life. Okay, I'm gonna go to Streamlabs right quick, and I'm going to make the chat linger just for a little longer. So hopefully I don't miss what y'all are trying to say. Yeah, we're gonna take this shit to fucking 55 seconds. Yeah, that works for me. All right, let's do the damn thing. Oh my God, that sounds so bad. Fuck, I can't even. Okay, so this is our bass right here. Now that's a nice warm tone. If you look at the little green light, you'll see there's a little bit of yellow on top, right? That's basically what we want. Like, we don't want it going red because that's going to be distortion. But right, like pretty deep in the yellow. Fuck, deep in the yellow is kind of where we want it. But let's turn it up because there could still be some distortion I'm not hearing. See right there, it doesn't sound right, so we gotta bump it back down to here. Okay. All right, let's solo. Okay, so here's a problem. EQ should not go before the compressor. Like, I don't know what the fuck that is, but let's dump this compressor. EQ should go first. Ah! Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's like, bitch, go to sleep, ho. Okay. Now, EQing before you mic compress or any other effect outboard gear, when you're doing that, it's going to affect the sound. If you're going to both EQ and compress, which is pretty common for probably all tracks. What was I saying? Fuck. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I think I'm like deliriously tired. Okay, so that sounds okay. Now we're looking at the trap drums. Okay. That don't come into the hook. Alright, let's see what up. Nothing. Alright. I'm like probably gonna fall asleep in the chair. Oh my god. Wake up. Makeup. You wanted to. Trying to mix this beat. You wanted to. Okay. Alright, why am I not seeing signal? What's the problem? Alright, let's look at the session. Oh, that's why I ain't hearing shit, because it's not in the loop and it doesn't need to be. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of this. Yeah, that's still distorting. That's distorted as fuck. God damn it. Oh my god. Why is it bugging out? Okay, here we go. Okay, so okay. EQ compressor, that's right, but this still is like scuffed as fuck. Oh my god, stop falling asleep. Stop falling asleep. Alright, let's take this down some. Like, low-key kind of think these drums sound like shit. It sounds, I don't know, it sounds so 90s to me. Fuck, I'm straight falling asleep, guys. Fuck. Alright. Oh my god, wake up. Damn, I can't fuck with these speakers. Are awful. I'm gonna try to play it once through so you guys can hear the song. Fuck, I might have to just go to bed. I'm so tired. What the fuck? I'm like really fighting to stay awake right now. This is probably not the best conditions to mix. I'm like, Alright. Oh, nice. I messed up the window. Whatever. Fucking leave it. I could listen with my eyes closed. I'm so tired. Okay. These speakers sound like shit. Hold up. Honestly, I'm just gonna unplug these. So, yeah, it's alright, fuck it. So we're mixing without speakers, how we did before. It's bullshit, but man, okay, so Justin either needs to fucking get his paper right and meet me halfway fucking to move, you know, because, like, I'm going to be paying most of the expenses, like, because, you know, there's the moving costs and then, like, U-Haul, whatever. Like, I'm paying for a lot of it, so he needs to meet me halfway. Fuck, but I need monitors. Whatever. I have them in storage. Alright. Oh my god. You guys might get a sleep stream accidentally, and I apologize. When I'm editing, by the way, sometimes I'll be, like, really deep in whatever I'm working on. So if I do happen to miss missed your comment, I do apologize. So, full disclosure. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm like, I can't stay awake. This is fucking horrible. Alright. I'll just play the song for y'all before I go to night. See, the dynamic range is way better. It sounded like shit on the speaker. It was awful. I thought I heard, like, I didn't automate it yet. I don't know why I heard a volume dip, but it should all be the same. Okay, so this is the verse or whatever, I mean, it's a different vibe, but volume-wise, it just sounds too low. This chair is too comfy. What up? I'm trying to mix, but I'm literally falling asleep, Justin. I'm so tired. I don't think that's probably but I'm tired. What do you think? Yeah, I think this song, the ambience is gonna make me sleep. I think I have to edit it every song. Wake up, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. If you go to sleep, someone else will crack it. I don't have Ice's number. Why would I call him? Oh, haha, nice. I see what you did there. That's a cute troll. Oh my god, don't fall asleep. Resist. Oh! Oh my god, guys. I think I have to just... I think that song in there Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Yo, how the fuck does Diddy do it? Like, I swear, he only sleeps like 2 hours a day. Must be nice. Fuck. Alright. Alright. Oh, that's weird. So there's a tail, like, at the end of the song for some reason. Is that a mistake? Alright. I guess I have to fucking call it a night and go to sleep because I'm fucking fighting, like, staying awake to mix so bad. Alright. Guys, it was fun, even though it was very short, but I feel like I'm gonna just, like, I could literally fall asleep. You know? Like, the one thing I notice on other streams or whatever is if they have, like, older stuff, like, I don't know, just, I don't know. It looks all fucked up. I'm probably not even making sense right now. Fuck. Oh, I don't think that's an excuse, though, for what he did. Wake up. Alright, yeah, I keep saying this, but clearly it's not working. That's weird. I don't think those are recorded. I'm so tired. All right, okay. I tried everything, and I'm too tired to focus. Like, I try to ignore it and play it, and then like my vision just goes like blurry. You know when you like, I don't know, you can't focus because you're too tired. I think it's like that. Yeah, I know. I need to go to sleep instead of just talking about it. All right, guys. I love you. I'm sorry for like you watching me like whatever the fuck I've been doing for the last 20 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get well, I can't if the I don't know. I'll maybe do a sleep stream sometime, but like I think I don't like if I'm like knocked out, I don't want the baby to like come into the garage and me not know and him get hurt. You know, like you could like try to wake me up, whatever you want, but like I don't want him to like freak out and like get hurt. So now I'm feeling awake. Hold on. Can I do it? I don't know. I gotta get some sleep, guys. I'm sorry. I'm really gonna get some sleep. I'll be back later. This stream was so lame. I'm so sorry. Okay. Fuck. Alright. Getting up. And I'm gonna go to sleep. I love y'all. I'm sorry. Here, I'll play this bullshit one more time. Kind of down for a stove. Maybe if I was like not so warm. Not. Why do I do this to myself? Like maybe I don't think I slept enough yesterday. Like, some days I'll stay up, like, to get shit done. And, you know, it catches up with you. Like, the next day you're tired as fuck. And by the way, I couldn't mix on these speakers. I just had them. Can't find my cigarettes. Oh wait, there's one. Alright. I don't know. Maybe I'm awake now. I don't fucking know. Fuck. I'm sorry. Alright. I love the hi-hat. But I'm not hearing it right. I know the hi-hat. I know the hi-hat. Hey. That's that dirty South shit. You know what though? Hey. Alright, go to school. Go to school. Thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry I was like sleeping and shit. I'm kind of awake now. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, this song, the tempo is like 70 and it's like really ambient. I bet you if I change up the song, it won't make me fall asleep. So I think that's actually probably not a horrible idea. But get your ass to school, son. All right? Definitely do that. All right, let's see what we got. What we got up in here. Okay, so this one's kind of a mess. I think this one might be too slow too. All right, we'll open up this session and see what's good. I didn't do fuck all, so oh yeah, close, but don't. There's nothing to save. I just played it. There ain't shit to. Oh, maybe volume controls. All right, save it. Fine. Okay. I may have to reset the windows. Let's see if that's all fucked up. Yeah. Okay. So let's fix this. Window capture. Where we? Oh, I gotta move it to the top. All right. I guess that like 5 minutes of sleep, and I'm like I'm good. All right. Nope. Okay, window capture. Where are you at? Okay. See, it's still wanting to play that other song. Okay, here we go. Tracks. All right, that's fucked up. Oh, I guess I gotta pull this out from the bottom. Okay. So this is it's called backwards because it's a Bach song backwards. It's kind of okay. So I was trying to add some drums to it, and they're sounding like really weird because I don't. There's something about the time signature that's kind of like tripping me up. What's the tempo on this shit? Why isn't the fucking meter head there? Why can't I see the fucking tempo? All right, let's just play this. But if it's too like, I can't do that right now. I need something more hype to mix. So, where's my fucking? Where you at, needle? There we go. Nope. I don't want to select that. I just cut it. Nice. You see what I did there? Don't do that. Don't split the regions. I'm merely trying to move the cursor. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I probably I keep having these buffer size issues. You know what? I really need to have this running on an external drive. It should not be running on the running off of the CPU. That slows it up, and then it's constantly filling it with copies. It's not as bad as Pro Tools, which does a full session backup like every fucking minute. But I'm like literally doing this the lazy way, and it's really not that efficient. So I actually should, you know, do it the right way. Okay, is there a loop somewhere? Like, what's... Did I just cut that again? I did not want to do that. All right, hold on. Nice. I'm not trying to look at that. All right. Okay, thank you. Fuck. Like, my brain's not working. I'm, like, just kind of, like, in a... I'm cold now, so, like, I feel like, I'm more awake because I'm freezing. I literally can't even play this session. By the way, hold on. There we go. I have to move my browser source so I can't see the chat. All right, I guess I'm awake now. Okay, but this song is gonna put me to sleep, and I'm having issues with the fucking buffer size, and bumping it down is not gonna do fuck all. So let's see what else we can work on. If I can't figure some shit out, why am I awake? That's fucking weird. Okay. Let's work on, this one's called Fuck It 2. There's actually Fuck It 1, 2, and 3. But Fuck It 2 is pretty lit. So we're gonna work on Fuck It 2. Close. And I think I have to pee. Sorry, but I think that's like kind of what's going on. Okay. Wait, let me fix this though. All right, window capture. Where you at? Where you at? Window capture. All right, let's play the right shit. Bucket. Tracks. Okay. What's good? Whoop whoop. There we are. Now let's get the mixer, so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing if you give a fuck about that. But the problem is, nope. Alright, my brain's kind of catching up with just waking up, so I may be kind of slow. Alright, this is not the right song. Here we go. Where's... no? Is that... Yeah, we already have the mixer. We need the session window. Okay. Why isn't it coming up? Okay, let's... okay. Sometime... If you guys fuck with OBS, and I can't see that... Hold on, let me move this up so I can see that comment. Okay, turn the bass up. Oh yeah, no, I will, for real. Well, it's not just the bass, it's like the tempo. Like, if it's too slow and I'm like kind of like tired, or you know when you are kind of tired where it can go either way. If you're like too chill, you'll fall asleep, but if you're like more hype and doing something, you can kind of push through a little bit. I know if I do some bullshit that's like less than 100 beats a minute, I will fall asleep. And that other song, that shit was like fucking, the backwards was like 80, I think. And then the first one we were playing, that one was 70. Even with all them crazy it sounds like it's faster, but it's not. It's just the fucking hats. Anyways, you are right on all that. That is true. But this song is, I think it's at least 100, the tempo. So maybe I won't fall asleep. You know, well, the other ones, they sit like I've tried fucking with the tempo and they sound good where they're at. This song that I just pulled up, Fuck It 2.0, this shit is way more hype. So like, I'm actually gonna like wake up and be happy to work on this one. Okay. Oh yeah. So here's what I need to do. When you guys are fucking, if you're fucking with OBS and like you're trying to do a window capture. Wait, okay, sometimes you have to delete it. This is like a weird glitch. All right, delete it. Now I'm going to add a new one. And then my option will show up because it was only giving me the mixer and not the session. So watch, now it'll magically be like, hey, I'm here. Or not. Let's see. Well, but we already have that. Wait, right? Yeah. Damn it. All right, you know what? I think I have to delete both window captures. All right, so we're going to start this over. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, it's not that much work, you know? I have a, let's see, I got DJ Mustard sounds. I got Black Ice sample pack, Metro Boomin drum kit, North Hive glitch tools, Pyrex trap sound. I love that, by the way. Not the Pyrex like that, but that's actually a good kit. Dubstep Empire, Ghost, Trap Ghost drums, Young Thug. Young Thug. Don't tell nobody, but I got some Young Thug, okay? Let's see, what's this one over here? Loop Masters, Dark Matter, Part 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, fuck yeah, DJ Mustard's a shit, for real. And I have some Big Sean, but it's like, I think it's legit, like, straight, like, samples. Like, not even, like just the hits. Like, it's too recognizable. It's off whatever the new album, or the album he did, like, a year ago. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm jacking someone's, you know, like, trying to fucking cop their shit. Like, that's kind of whack. Like, unless you do it in a type of way where you're, like, paying homage, you know? But I don't like to, like, steal someone's shit and try to be like, oh, this new, you know? So, I mean, it's cool to have it, but I don't know. Like, I know everyone kind of regurgitates stuff, but there are certain things that it's like, what, you know what I mean? Like, if I play the Big Sean samples I'm talking about, you're like, oh yeah, you know, like that's too much. All right, so let's get this session in here because I'm actually kind of feeling awake now for whatever reason. Okay, so add window capture. Oh, that's, you know, see, that's cool though, because that's like, throwbacks are different. If you do a throwback and like put something fresh on it, but still, you know, do it justice. Like, if you're gonna fucking take some classic shit, you better not shit on it, because that's rude. But no, you take some classic and like, that's cool, because it's familiar, you know? Mood ring. Okay, fuck, I know so much Britney. Is this a new Britney that like I haven't heard? Like, I mean, it's possible. But like, I thought I was like on with like my Britney shit. Okay, so Logic Pro. Why are you only giving me the fucking, the mixer though? I'm trying to like let you guys see the session too. Okay, I guess I probably haven't heard it then. I'll check it out though. It's Britney, bitch. I fucking love Britney. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what people say. She's boss. All right. Why won't you? I want y'all to see the set, but I don't know. You know, maybe the mixer is like okay, you know, but like I kind of like the little designs it makes on the fucking the session window. All right, I'm gonna try it one more time. If I can't get it, then you guys are just gonna have to fuck with the mixer. And I'm probably gonna have to pee at some point. Sorry, but what is this? This is annoying. All right, you know what? Fuck it. You guys just get this. I'm sorry. That's weird. Whatever, I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna loop this. I have to pee so bad, like my eyes are literally watering. Oh my god. All right, this shit's lit though. See, this one's exactly a hundred. I don't know if you have to take a cigarette. maybe it's fuck it 3. Okay, there's 3 fuck it's. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe. Let's see. Open recent. Wait, no, just open all. Because that's missing something. I don't know. Here we go. Close. I don't know. One of fuck it 99. Hey, you know what? Thriller. No, okay, no lie. I'm so fucking dead ass right now. Check it out. Thriller. They legit did 103 mixes. Do you know what version they ended up using? 3. And well, and it wasn't just the mix. I think there was also like arrangement changes. So like I don't know. Sometimes like I'll put like way speakers be cracking and shit. And they're unplugged. That's actually really weird because they're unplugged. That was like some juju. Anyways, yeah, no, they told me that at school for sound design or whatever. But like when I'm making like a track or whatever, like sometimes I'll have way too much going on. Like it'll sound like multiple songs and it's like, you know, so then I'll make another version and then I'll try to like break it down more, you know. So we're about to see what's good with version 3. Because I forget which one was like the most lit. Honestly, I think 1 was lit as fuck, but the person I was making it for, they're like, oh, this like 10 songs in 1. I'm like, all right, I feel you. So I don't know, but all right, let's see what's good with 3. Window capture. Is that? Yeah, it should be it. Move back to the top. Oh, that's, I don't know, that's doing some weird ass shit. All right, delete it. Yes, delete your ass too. Fucking doing nothing for me right now. All right, there's some weird glitches with OBS. I really wish I could use XSplit. I mean, I could with Parallel probably. XSplit has like a little bit more like control. Like there's other like things you can customize. Okay. Oh, how nice. Now you want to give me the mixer and the tracks. That's cute. All right, I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. All right, let's size this down. Honestly, I can't handle it, Josh. Like okay, like people were like I was streaming in here with the baby, and like we were literally throwing mail up in the air and like, you know, popping bands with the mail, okay? Like, we were doing this for hours. We were having so much fun. And someone comes in chat, and they're like, Justin dyed his hair pink. I'm like, whatever. Like, I mean, not until these streams, like, did he change his hair up that much. But, like, I wasn't concerned. I'm like, his hair is already kind of scuffed, whatever. I had no clue that he did that shit. Now, I figured he probably would at some point, but I like was like, okay, they're going to pay you some like real change to do that. No, he's just mad as fuck that everybody's watching the RV, and he's like, yo, I got to do something drastic. I'm going to give me the Brother Banks. And I'm like, like when he calls me, I'm like, do not put your head down. I don't want to see that dome. Like that straight looks like my dad. Like that's weird as fuck. And he's like I can't. Like it's gross. Like I mean, it's funny. It's funny until it's your boyfriend that does it. Like, that shit's wild. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You know? Right? Like, damn. Like, I feel like you make, like, the fucking... Like, you do that to, like, the initiatives or, you know, whatever. I don't know, man. I mean, whatever. I guess he's, like, proven just how CX he is. And, he's gonna call me probably in a couple hours and be like, yo, what should I do today? And I actually have a good idea. He's been talking about getting a CX tattoo, right? And his battle cam tattoo is like in his lip or something, right? And you can't see it, right? So even though it's a dumb tattoo, you can't see it. Well, he might as well get CX on the fucking dome, and then when his like crazy Jew fro goes back, you won't be able to see it. But I think if he, I mean, he's all in now. He may as well tattoo CX on his fucking dome, and then people would fucking like, they would just, that would be so lit. If he did that, he might actually get himself a little attention away from the RV, but I don't know. If he got it like not super huge, but maybe the size of a quarter or some, like that'd probably be like $75 or whatever. And then, like I said, it will grow and it won't be like, you know, branded, but you'll just like know it's there. I don't know. But his hair will cover it when it grows back, and he could just be like, until it does, you know? So, I don't know. That's my idea. I also thought he could go to, well, okay, you can't really go to a monastery or a Buddhist temple because reverence, it's not a good look. It's really not. It's not a good look at all. I don't think he'll bald because his dad has a lot of hair. But like, you can't go to a Buddhist temple or a monastery and stream. Like, that shit's not gonna fly. But there is, like, a spiritual center that's kind of like Buddha, Kabbalist, whatever. And they're all Hollywood. Like, he could probably go there, and he could go to a costume store and get, like, a brown robe and just be like, or, you know, like, that could be cool. But I don't know. He may as well fucking get the tattoo on his fucking knucklehead, for all I care. I cannot believe he did that. I cannot believe he did that. He should have, like, if he was going to do that and he wasn't paid to, he should have hyped it up a lot more before he did. You know, I'm like, yeah, you pulled some people away from ICE's stream, but not that many. I don't know. I haven't checked Reddit in a couple hours, so whatever. Okay, mixer tracks. Here we go. Tracks is what we want. All right. Is it fucking point 3? We about to find out. A Nelly tattoo, right? I mean, he may as well. Like, he is all about that Nelly. Honestly, I really wish I could have Nelly here with us right now. Like, she would be so much happier. But since he kind of, like, you know, burned bridges and shit with my parents, like, even though Nelly is also my dog and the baby's dog, like, they really look at it like a favor to him. So, they're not willing to do something that would be in any type of way a favor to him. Otherwise, you know, like, of course, it's, you know, but this is not my house. And when he came with his dad, he tried to pull one on me. He's like, yo, you better fucking take Nelly. And I'm like, whoa, that's some bullshit. Like, he tried to pull, like, a last-minute thing. I'm like, you think my parents are just going to come home and I say this is what it is without even talking to them? I'm like, my dad will fucking take her to the pound. I swear to God, he will. And the reason when, like, they're like, all right, bye, Justin, and they made him take the dog is because it kind of seemed like he gave the dog, like, more attention than anything else. So even though it's all our dog, and, well, the dog really loves the baby. The baby and the dog are, like, row dogs, okay? So they're like, that's Justin's dog because he didn't always help out with other things, but he was always about Nelly, even though he didn't walk her or take care of her shit. But Nelly got all his attention. So when it went sour, they're like, well, my dad was like, take your fucking dog too. You know what I mean? So, oh, yo, legit, that shit almost, like, went down. Like, no joke, you know? All right, here's a browser. Oh, wait, no, we want, here, yeah. Okay, but I gotta move this to the top so I can see chat. There it is. Oh, my dad would love him in a headlock. He said some stupid shit to my dad, and my dad was about to fuck him up, and my mom had to stop. My mom's like, you know he's a cop caller. And you know what's funny? Like, my grandpa's, this is a fucking sheriff's house. Like, you're gonna, we are the police, bitch. Hi, hello? Oh, yeah, we'll be right there. Hold up, let me take a piss. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, that's kind of dumb. Like, yeah, my grandpa's retired, but, like, he literally still goes to sheriff meetings and functions. He, like, when they elect a new sheriff or any of that shit, like, he's fucking with it, like, you know? And, like, you know what I mean? So, like, you don't call the cops on the sheriff. You don't. Now, unless the sheriff fucking, you know, murders you or rapes you, I mean, try, but it's a fucking sheriff. Like, they pretty much do what they want. But yeah, I'm like, you are so dumb. And he will fucking talk that talk, you know, fucking wild out, show his ass. But he's got like the fighting words, but he's not about to fight, and he just he doesn't get it. And you know, if you burn a bridge, you can't demand that those people do you any type of favors. They're not, they don't owe you anything. You know, I think that would be cool actually. Wolverine does seem like a nice guy, and he's, you know, he's entertaining. And obviously, you know, he's an actor, so he would probably, you know, be cool with that. And people, like, he's one of those, you know, people in Justin's lives that you don't see that much, but you kind of find interesting. I think people would actually like that. They'd be about it. I don't know if Justin's like too crazy, where like maybe low key, like he doesn't want to hang out with him. Like that could be possible too. You know, I think I'm gonna make the chat just a teeny bit smaller on Streamlabs, so you guys can kind of see the session. Oh my God! Don't even get me started on his fucking nasty ass room. Oh my fucking God. Now, I'm in a garage, okay? Like, if you got a fucking clean-ass garage, good for you. But the rest of the house is decent. I literally, I was so mad one time when Nellie, like, tripped over, like, a fucking Gatorade and spilled it, and he yells at her. I'm like, fuck you. Where the fuck is she gonna walk? She has, like, 1 square inch of fucking floor. What kind? You have a floor? Shit. Like, no. Ugh, whatever. I could go on and on about his crazy ass in that type of way. Make you feel some type of way. All right. Let's just get the font to a good size. Okay, I could fuck with that. Now what's good? No, window capture, browser source. Okay, we're missing one more. All right, I know. Oh my God. I mean, the baby will fuck shit up because he's a baby, but fucking, I don't know who's messier, the baby or Justin. Probably Justin. Because actually, Alistair will put things away, you know, kind of, but Justin, like, will never, ever fucking do that. All right, let's see what's cracking with, Fuck It 3.0. All right, three-peat, you know, okay, I guess I have the, hook looped for some reason, but who cares? I'm gonna take a quick dab off camera. Or not, I don't have a wax, but I'll be right here. I think this is better. I gotta fix the sub sound like shit. And the chant. Yeah, I think this person looks like this. Hey, I love the steel drums. Hey, Spacebar. Okay. I'm sorry I was like yelling and you're like, what? Okay, so I think Fuck It 3.0 is like 3.0. I think this is a version I want to fuck with. I like this one better. God, but there's a lot of sounds that are really fighting to be heard. I think my contact's getting dry. They're fighting to be heard. So mixing is gonna be like, I gotta finesse that shit. Cause like I don't want to eliminate anything, but it's like I gotta pan it here. You know, like sometimes figuring out what levels to put the volume at. I probably need to do some automation too. You know, like crank it up in certain spots. Overall, I think the volume from the verses to the hook is like consistent. I mean, the hooks are always going to be a little bigger, more powerful, but it's not like super drastic like the first song we were working on. Like that one, you're like, you know. But yeah, this song's a mess, but I like where it's going. You know, I like the idea. It needs to be better executed. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play it from the top. You know, I think I want to actually let's just loop let's loop a section. There we go. 16 bars. Wait, that's 17 bars. Whoa, whoa. Okay. There we go. Get my mixer. I may need to solo stuff. All right. So for anyone who doesn't know, the mixer is the top window. He's not hoarding money from us. Like, okay, let me be honest. Right now, I don't need him to provide us with anything. We're okay. But I need him to have half of the money to move us, okay? I'm going to pay that, but then I'm going to be paying more shit. I'm going to be paying for the U-Haul, probably the fucking couple months of the goddamn storage, you know, and all that extra fucking bullshit that comes with moving. I need him to meet me halfway on what we have to give the landlord. That's what I need. And I don't know what he's doing with his money. You know, I've never been like, oh, let me control your shit, like we keep it separate. But he's not. I don't think he's being like responsible with his money, you know. And I'm like, look, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but maybe if you could kind of show me what's going on, I can help you with the budget. Because he's like, oh, help me budget. I'm like, but you're not being honest. And then he was trying to tell me people were charging back, and I mean that is possible. But what he showed me was like $50 in chargeback. I'm like, what happened to the other couple racks, bruh? You know, he had 1 month where he made like $6 or $7 grand. I don't think he's ever made that much in his life in a month, you know? And I'm like, what did you spend it on? You know, like, yeah, he has expenses and stuff, but I'm like, bruh, you got to pay that shit first. Don't be fucking flossing and taking other bitches, you know, like out to the club or, you know, fucking whatever. You know, taking out your dog walker and shit if you're fucking behind on your fucking car note, bruh. Like, the fuck? So, I don't know. He needs, and that's why he'll panic when he loses his views, because he's not budgeting himself. And he says like, oh, it takes money. Yes, it does take money to make money, but you grow, okay? He can still do some really good, like, quality entertainment for y'all without fucking spending 2/3 of the fucking funding that he's getting every day. And yes, he does spend a lot on his fucking tree. We can't lie on that. You know, there's certain things, I'm not telling, you know, he needs his weed, I get it. You know, I like mine too, especially when I have cramps. Because a lot of the times I'm just tired and I can't like blaze every fucking day. Okay, well the closet, to be honest, like that shit was crazy. And I think he was just literally doing everything he could to like get voted or whatever. And it didn't work out for him. But I'm not mad about the Aaron shit. I'm actually more upset with the way he spoke to her and treated her like shit. I don't think the Aaron thing was like cheating. Like, I'm not mad about that. But his ass did do some grimy ass shit in December. He finally admitted to it. And then that lumberjack bitch, I'm pretty sure he fucked her too. So, you know, for me to be mad about December, it's not like I'm holding a grudge. If you finally admitted that it went down, you know, it's kind of like reliving it again. And we have a thing with the streams where if he's just honest and says, yo, I'm going to do this, I'll be like, all right, cool. Because that's honest, you're open, you're not hiding shit from me. You're not like low-key off stream doing this or that, or deleting streams, you know, or talking to the bitch that you cheated with, giving her money to pay her fucking phone bill. Okay? You know? So it's like, the fuck? I don't know. But the Aaron thing, I think that was more whatever he could do to get votes or, you know, stay in the fucking closet. I'm mad. I donated sections of the whole fucking Stuck in the Closet Ghetto Symphony, and none of them played. I was so fucking mad. You would think other people would do it, you know, and mine didn't play. I fucking donated that, and at like perfect times. It would have been funny. Okay, so Lumberjack, that's all. I don't know her name. She was just in some like red and black plaid flannel, which is kind of synonymous for like lumberjacks. She was a little rough looking. I'm not like, you know, petty, but to be honest, like, she was definitely a downgrade. All right, like, I'm not saying I'm all that, but I'm a little than lumberjack, okay? And she was just like, you know, and she was just all on him. I didn't see the whole. Actually, you know what? I didn't watch that stream. I went to bed with the baby early. And then I wake up, my phone's going crazy, and it's all his viewers like, hey, girl, did you check your gram? Hey, girl, did you check your Twitter? And they were fucking snitching on his ass, like screen caps, the chat, video, pictures. I'm like, tell me what's new. And then I come to find out that he deleted the stream. I'm like, wow. And this was just after I kind of got mad at him about the dog walker. Now, I wasn't, like, jealous because she was pretty. I was mad because I'm like, bro, you're trying to find a solution with Nelly. Okay. You're taking your dog walker out to lunch. Like, if you would have told me that, that would have been another thing. But you don't know where your money's going. You're, like, on all these whatever bitches, you know, like, you know, it's dumb. Like, and I don't know. Whatever. If I'm in the note, like, the shit with, what was his name? And Corinne. Like, that was cool because I knew about it. And throughout the night, he was like, are you cool? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Because there was no hiding, you know? But when you're being, like, deceptive, like, I don't like that. Especially when you have given me reason to not trust your ass, okay? So, see, he's like, you cannot believe anything he says, you know? Like, honestly, oh, she smelled, but I let her suck my dick, though. Her nasty pussy, but I let her suck my dick. Yeah. It's stupid. That is some type of shit he would do. He'd probably still fuck her. You know, you ain't gotta fuck her with your nose. I mean, your ass ain't showered. How do you think you smell? Just saying. Maybe he was smelling himself. Is that possible? I mean, just because she wasn't, like, traditionally attractive doesn't mean she smelled. Maybe he smelled. You know? Okay, so I don't live with him. We did live together. Few months back, I lost my job a year ago, and I was able to keep our apartment going. I had some money saved for a little bit, and ultimately we lost our apartment. It was $2,500 a month for a 2-bedroom. He was working, I was working. I had a really good paying job, and he was doing the driving. But man, like, him meeting me halfway is a problem. And then when I lost my gig and I could only, you know, the savings slowly went away as I was hoping to find something else. And then he wasn't being forthcoming with the shit he was behind on. He wasn't telling me, oh, I spent on this or this or that. So we basically got to a point where we couldn't stay in our place anymore. And there was no way to get a first and last down. So we came to my parents. He was here for like a month or two. That shit hit the fan. And then he's like, well, I got to go back to LA. Fuck y'all. You're holding me back. I'm like, bitch, we had nowhere to go. I left home at 18. Do you really think I want to be here either? I don't. Okay, I'm not like, ooh, I'm just going to be a bum up in my mama's house. No, bitch, I am trying to get the fuck out here now. Like, I'm literally yesterday, okay? And so he gets on everyone's nerves. He does some bullshit, and like he's literally never welcome in this house again. So there goes holidays. Um, he's like, well, fuck you. I'm an actor, whatever, to make himself feel better. He goes to LA. Okay, fine. And he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna get a roommate. I'm like, you weren't paying rent at my parents' house, and you're gonna tell me that somehow with a roommate you're gonna save up money to get us all back? For real. I'm like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, for real. Are you serious? And he's like, no, it's cool. And I'm like, okay, whatever, it's what it is. And so we've kind of been doing the long distance thing. Now, the reason I'm not living with him in a little room is not that I'm like, but honestly, okay, I've been broke with boyfriends before, and oh my God, being in one room with one person or with another person it's insane when you literally don't have another room to go to for your own sanity. And also, like, it would be nice if the baby could have his own room, or at least a place he could play at. Now, Wolverine, he like, I don't know kids. Like, even if we went to visit Justin, we couldn't go to his fucking apartment. Like, what kind of shit is that? You know? So, yeah, you got yourself set up, but I'm like, what's the plan? Like, how are you going to meet me halfway? Like, I legit have the money to move back now, but, there's always more expenses, and I need your ass to come up with half of it so I know that you can come up with half the rent again next month. I'm not just going to be like, okay, you good, we cool, and then I have to fucking do some ratchet, wild-ass shit to fucking come up with the rent or something, whatever. I'm just saying, that's not fair to me, and where's the money going? And he's like, no, it's cool. And then come to find out, he has like $1,500 saved total for us to move. I'm sorry, getting a new, like even a one bedroom, and we have a very strict budget that we're going to stick to. We are not paying $2,500 for an apartment again. I don't care if I get a job that pays what that other job paid. Shit happens, especially in entertainment, and I will not fucking put my kid in that position ever again. I will not have to move back to mommy and daddy's ever again, okay? That is not going to happen. And if I got to cut back on my lifestyle a little bit, if I have to be more reasonable, you know, with the amount I'm paying on my rent, so fucking be it. If I have to downsize from a 2-bedroom to a 1, fine. But there needs to be another fucking room for people to go into at some point. You know, like, we have film equipment, we have lighting equipment. It's not safe for us to have all that shit, or even my computers, okay? With the baby. Like, what if I'm like knocked the fuck out and his, you know, curious, you know, little boy, like, just pulls a fucking light on top of himself or something. You know, he really needs a safe area where he can just kind of roam. You know, oh my God, even this house is not baby proof. Like, the baby, like, smacked my dad's, like, fucking 4K, like, curved TV. It was, like, low to the ground, and, like, literally that was my biggest fear the whole time we've been here. I was like, oh my God, I'm making a sandwich, and I hear 5, because SpongeBob and Patrick were doing this sweet fucking montage slow-mo high five, and he had to get up on that high five. He was like, 3-way, A, and oh, I heard the smack. I knew it. I turned around, and I literally had a panic attack, because my dad loves that TV more than us, or anything, really. Ooh, that was terrible. The new TV, which I had to kick down for, is now on a Rolodex, like it's an old type of desk. But anyways, it's like 4 feet off the ground and attached to the wall. So little man, he can't get to that shit. And he can throw like a motherfucker. So the only type of toys in the living room are his fucking foam letters, bitch. And he's not going to break the TV with that. Now, Justin's got some other problems. He'll be like, oh, autism, because it's like trendy with CX for some reason. But that's not the problem. That's not what it is. Whew, enough on that. All right, so let's fuck with it. Get my stove. I told you I just needed like a more hype thing to mix. That shit was making me fall asleep. All right, we looped the, I think we looped the intro. And I'm just gonna kind of watch the, let's see, I probably gotta organize the tracks down here. All right, so we're gonna play that. We're gonna mix this, and we're gonna try to mix this now. Okay, so you see how there's these little inserts right here, like that blue shit or whatever, those are sends where I'm sending effect. Oh, there you go. I'm sending like a reverb or delay, for example. Well, we'll make one from scratch one day. But see how there's all these gray areas and shit? These are sends where I could put like processing effects. Like all this, every goddamn track needs to be EQ'd. So there is a lot of work to do here still. So we're gonna make it happen. Oh wait, I lost y'all. Hold up. And that's another thing too. Like when we first started dating, like he's like, "Oh, I don't drink. And honestly, I am not a big drinker by any stretch of the imagination. Like honestly, I get sick. Like I can't drink like that. And I get hungover, and who the fuck is gonna take care of the baby? Like I was just, you know, I'm good. But he told me how bad he was when he was definitely, arguably an alcoholic, and alky made him quit drinking. So he, you know, he's in LA. He's like, oh, I need you here. I'm like, the fuck? I'm trying to do freelance. I literally can only work maybe 3 hours a day. Not because I'm lazy, but because who's going to watch the baby? Yeah, I'm at my parents' house, but do you think they watch him? No, they don't. First of all, my mom is sick. Okay, so my mom has a legit excuse. She will play with him. She, like, you know, if I got to piss or something, like, she got me on that. But, like, she works full-time, and she's got major health problems right now. Like, she can't, so I ain't mad at her. My dad, he's old as fuck. My dad's in his fucking 70s. And my dad just never warmed up to him. So like people assume, oh, I'm just, you know, wilding out and making my parents raise my kid. No, that is far from it. And during the day, it's about him. I'm not going to neglect him and fucking do some half-ass work because he's hurting himself because he's 2 and he thinks he can fucking fly like fucking R. Kelly or some shit, you know? So the only time I can work efficiently, effectively, is when he's asleep. Which means I don't sleep a little, but that's the only way to do it. So, yes, I am working, but it's like I'm limited. Now, sure, I could get a bullshit job here, but do you know how much infant daycare costs? Fucking like $1,000, $1,500, up to $2,000. Why the fuck would I work and only put my kid in daycare? Makes no sense. I could work no, I'm not going to leave Cali. That's not the problem. It's where I'm at in Cali, okay? In Los Angeles, I can work for an ad agency. I can work for a marketing company. I can work in radio. There's more job opportunities for the skills I have. Here, oh, great. We don't have those jobs, you know? Like, I could work for a radio station. You know, it would probably be easier for me to get a job at a radio station here than LA. But the radio stations here aren't hiding, or radio or news stations here are not hiding. I am coming back. I have the money, but Justin, my sister is in Idaho. She's not here. Justin needs to come up with half of the money, which will probably be about 15 to 2. Honestly, I want him to come up with 2,000 because no way are we going to move into a 1-bedroom with only $3,000. That's not going to happen. I need him to come up with 2,000 and then boom. I already have places, but you know what? Places fill so quick that there's no point in really looking until you have the money. So show me 2,000, bitch, and then we'll get a spot. I just need to know that you have that, and you know, whatever. We want to keep the rent between $1,500 and $1,700 a month, and so that split down the middle. I think he can handle it, but come on, like, I don't know. He's just being an idiot. All right, so let's get into the mix. Okay, I might just even move back just by myself, you know, like that's a possibility too. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't think regardless of his bullshit, I don't think I'm gonna wait on that a whole much longer because my dad wants the house back. You know, like my mom doesn't want us to go. She's like, no, but like my dad's like, hey, did that client pay you? Did you get that check yet? You know, like, I mean, I want just, like, a little more money, you know? And then when I move, like, I'm not going to be able to work for, like, a couple weeks because guess who's going to do all the packing and unpacking? Not Justin. So, you know, I want just a little bit of money. Like, not, I'm being realistic. I've moved 10 times, fucking in the last fucking 7 years, okay? So I know how that shit goes. I know how much money you need, everything. And it's, I want to be comfortable, okay? I don't want to be like, oh, we spent literally every dollar we had and now we can't buy diapers. Uh-oh. You know, I don't want to be, I cannot, I'm not going to put the little one in that position, you know? So he's just got to meet me halfway and not be an idiot and, you know, be cool. And it doesn't suck to have a baby. That's not the problem. It sucks to lose your job and have your car stolen all within a short period of time. That's what sucks. Having a baby does not suck. I mean, it's difficult, you know, and there's, you know, you do give up some, like, flexibility and freedom, but I don't regret having him. It doesn't suck. It just, you know, the financial disasters, unforeseen kind of shit, you know, that sucks. But Alistair's fucking the best. He's chill. He's the coolest baby. He's so fucking cool, except when he's an asshole. But he's, you know, I don't know. Like, honestly, you're probably right. You know, like, you're probably right. That's why I said with or without him, I'm not gonna fucking wait my life on hold for someone to get it together who maybe doesn't care to, you know? Like, I'm realistic, you know? Like, I still got love for him. I would never keep the baby from him. I would never do that type of dirt. I would never be like, hey, give me that child support. Nah, man. I just want Alistair to have a good life. I want him to be happy, and I want him to have a healthy relationships with his parents, whatever that means. Together, not together, you know, and I would never fucking take his ass to court, and I would never be like, you can't see your kid, you know. But when I'm mad at him, when he does something horrible to me, and then he calls me 10 times and demands to see the baby, that's bullshit. Because, okay, you just did some bullshit. Let me calm the fuck down, and then, of course, I'll give you a call tomorrow, and you're more than welcome to talk to him. But he'll use it as, like, leverage, you know. And then he'll be like, okay, let me talk to my mom. Oh, fuck you. I ain't got shit to say to your ass. Here, talk to the baby. Talk to the floor. Hey, let him talk to the dog. He's more... He'll be like, okay, hi, Dad. But he's like, Alistair misses the dog so much. Like, he's more about talking to Nell. But, you know. Honestly, though, little boys, like, they're more into their mommies when they're little. But, like, Nellie sleeps with the baby. You know, like, Nellie's always protected the baby. So they miss each other. Like, the last time Nellie saw us, like, she started crying and shaking, you know? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Like, he called me, and I'm pretty sure he was still streaming. And I'm like, he's like, let me see Alistair. I'm like, he just fell asleep. Don't wake him up, whatever. I think he was on my shoulder. And I'm like, stop. He kept putting his head down. I'm like, stop. Like, that is so gross. Like, you know, like, it wouldn't be so bad to me, maybe, if he wasn't being such a dick. But I'm like, you are losing everything you got going for you. Like, well, yeah, that was a weak play. He shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have been so, like, thirsty and try hard about it. Like, I don't know. But see, here's the thing. He'll be indecisive and not trust himself and just make really poor, like, impulse choices, you know? Oh, my God. He's so... Yeah, see, that's bullshit. Okay, you're mad at me? Fine. Be mad at me. Everyone has a right to be angry. But don't you dare smear my name or my reputation about my fucking kid and say I'm doing this or that. Like, fuck you. That's not really what's going on. You're mad at me, so you gotta make me look bad, and that's not okay. You know, like, this shit should be handled privately. Don't you dare, like, threaten Alistair in any type of way or put in people's heads that I'm remotely abusive to him. Am I perfect? No. Am I starving him? No. Do I fucking hit him? No. You know, is he neglected? No. You know, like, and that's the type of shit where I'm like, how do you, like, you just did that, and I'm supposed to take your call, and you're like, hi, baby. I'm like, the fuck? Do you not know what you did, like, fucking yesterday or 30 minutes ago? Like, please stop. Like, get your nose out my ass, you know? Like, just stop. Like, accountability. And sometimes when you do shit, like, that hurtful, like, you're going to be upset for a minute. So if I don't want to talk to you, if I'm still angry, you know, like don't try to be cute and be like, and don't you dare try to tell me how to feel or let me know when I'm done being upset with you, or the favorite, you know, minimizing it and saying, oh, it's not that bad, I didn't mean it. Well, you kind of did, and you got about 300 people who heard that. And now Mark D's never liked me, but Mark D be fucking posting some libel up in Reddit like every day, every chance he gets. And I'm like, that's right. I'm like, that's terrible. You know, I mean, am I gonna sue him? No, it's not worth it. It's fucking too much work. But I mean, why would you do that? Like, I mean, did you guys see the stream with his dad? Like, that was painful. Like, that was really hard to watch. And when he'll say some type of shit like, I haven't seen my dad and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, you're with your dad. And this is what you're doing to your dad. Okay, no family's perfect. I got beef with my dad. I don't really have beef with my mom. I definitely got some beef with my dad, though. But I was raised with respect. Okay? Like, I might say some wild-ass shit every once in a while, but there are still some things, like, I'm not, you know, I may be mad, and I may be like, yo, you on some fuckboy bullshit. I won't say fuckboy to my dad, but I'm like, that's bullshit, Dad. You know, I may call him out on that, but am I going to destroy his character? Am I going to make up lies about him? No, I'm going to say, I don't like what the fuck you're doing. You're an asshole. And that's it. You know? I'm not going to, like, fucking rip apart everything about him or make up lies or be calling everybody and be like, hey, I got to get the smear campaign against Daddy. I got everyone on my side against Dad. No, what the fuck? He's still my dad. You know? So unless you're done with me, and even if you are done with me, why do you got to smear me? Like, why is it does not need to be that way. But Justin does have some issues that, you know, that's basically, it's a vicious cycle for him. And it's actually within his control. People think he's bipolar. He's not bipolar. However, there are overlapping criteria for bipolar and what he has, but it's actually not bipolar. Yeah, you know what, though? He was asking for it. Yeah, people make a choice when they get physical, but man, he sure knows how to press a bitch. You know, like, I wish EB would. I wish EB would. And I don't mean that, like, you know, fucking, like, sarcastically or, like, condescendingly. Like, I fucking wish he would. Because you can't, like, you can't do that to people, you know? Like, freedom of speech, there's a fine line between freedom of speech and fucking abuse and taunting. You know? Like, fuck, I'm amazed at how much shit EB's took. You know, and yeah, he was, okay, here's what I hear. I hear that he wasn't part of the crew. He was fed information about CX, enough to write a pretty dope song, okay? And then get a gang of videos. Like, he had tons of videos to choose from, so he got a decent video. I mean, they did some weird ass shit, but in all honesty, it was cool, right? And he got hyped up. He went from having like 20 subscribers to fucking, I think he's at 8,000 now or something like that. So yeah, he got a little jump off, and he was an opportunist, and he tried. You know, no, he didn't understand like the extent and the shittiness and the fucking racism, which I am not about. Like, that's one reason why I'm not gonna claim CX. And y'all are cool, but like, I don't think that shit's funny. Like, I really don't. And oh my god, like, they put him through so much. You're triggered. I'm like, no, you're not trolling. You are being a fucking asshole. You're being a fucking, you know, fucking whatever, you know, like, there's a difference between trolling and fucking being a piece of shit. And some people don't know where the line is. And when you try to call him out on being a piece of shit, oh, you a SJW. Nah, you's a bitch. Like, is this 2018 or are we in, like, 1954? Because I'm not sure right now. You know? I know, but damn, even for people who, okay, listen, there is black folk in CX, okay? There is. And they're not with it. They are not with it at all. Okay? You know, like, they're really not. And some people, like, that's all their troll. Like, HH, I'm sure you see him. Like, every single dono that you see him do, what does he do? What is it? Every single one. Now, on Justin's, he'll be talking shit about me, or he'll be dropping N with the hard ER. I don't even think white people should say it with the A. Like, I think that's touchy. But he does it, like, straight up with the ER. You know, that's fucking derogative as fuck. Or derogatory, you know? No, fuck HH. He is not my favorite. But you know what, though? I'm starting to get to him. Because, like, I'll just spit it back at him. He'll call me this, that, I'll own it, and I'll come back at him with, like, a funnier joke. And his shit's, like, really just basic. I was telling him earlier, I'm like, you know what? Like, God, thank God you're not at the Comedy Store because you would just bomb. Thank God you're at a stream and only 100 people are watching. Oh, man, HH, come on. You used to be so funny. You used to troll so hard and get me triggered. And now I feel bad for you. You want to borrow some of my jokes? You know, like, nah. Like, if people say some shit to me, oh, I've not met Lacey. I love her. I think she's great. And I really hate how they treat her. Like, and they're like, how come there's no bitches? Because y'all act like some fuckboy tryhard virgins, okay? Stop. Fucking calling every girl a fucking trap. Fuck you. That's not funny. It's disrespectful, you know? Like, the fuck. But apparently, there's a trap meme that I learned about, but no, they don't mean it. They're not trying to reference their meme. They're being assholes. Like, that is basically saying to a girl that you are not feminine in any way. You're trying to be, but you're not. And to a female that is a natural female, that's hurtful. And it's very hurtful to actual traps, you know? Like, the fuck. They were born in the wrong body. The fuck. All right? Leave them alone, okay? Unless they fucking trying to fuck you, why are you worried about it, okay? Like, people do what they want to do. Sexuality is a lot more fluid and binary, whatever the fuck, than we give it credit for. And who cares? But here's the thing, though. He could handle things differently, you know? Nah, that's not true. God, Justin is such an idiot if he believes everything his chat says. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Justin is such a punk. I mean, I might enjoy someone smacking him around a little bit. Now, if he was really beating him, like, I might be like, oh, damn. But he needs to be fucking put in his place sometimes. Like, man, like, I'm not a violent person, but damn, he make you feel some type of way. Like, he just really knows how to press. And, like, you know, you can fight with people and say some really shitty things, but he will say some shit, just fucking horrible things. Like, things, if a friend said that to me, I would not fuck with them ever again. I'd be like, fuck you, if that's how you feel about me. But then he tries to take it back and be like, no, I didn't mean it. Bitch, why'd you say it? You know, like, I know people will say some petty shit, but he just takes it on a whole other level. I do not think that security guard grabbed his dick. I do believe he tried to hustle them. And it's like, why? The fuck? Like, that's so dumb. Nah. Well, you know, in some ways he is, sometimes. I don't know. He should work out, though. He should, but whatever. Anyways, I don't need to give him any more complexes. I mean, he could get buff, but what the fuck is he gonna do with that fucking Brother Bank shit? That, you know, he could have all the fucking shit in the world and he still looks like an asshole. Oh, damn. See, like, why are you gonna do that? Like, bitch, that is $1. That is $1, okay? Fuck, man. And I've been broke, okay? Like, the guy I was with before, he had a real drug problem. I wasn't part of, okay, he was on Suboxone. I was naive. I assumed that he was good and never gonna fucking do heroin because he took his Suboxone every day. Well, he was a little trust fund bitch, okay? And when mommy and daddy got mad at him, they did the worst thing in the world. Make that bitch get a job. Fuck yeah. Not. They took away his health insurance. Suboxone is like $300 up to $500 a month, okay? And his bitch ass had no initiative to get a job. Like, they would pay whatever he needed and, you know, whatever. But when they took that fucking health insurance away and he didn't have any way to pay for it, you know, and I was paying everything else, food, rent, you know. No, it is an excuse. It is an excuse because Suboxone is a way to taper off and, you know, it's not meant to be like a replacement. But whatever, he's a piece of shit. Anyways, we were so broke that, like, you know, I would put the rent check in the mail and he would steal it and then take the money and buy. So he got us like evicted, like no lie. And we were living in this fucking fucked up place called JJ Park. That shit is so ratchet. But it's really hard to get a place after an eviction. Now, like, the record's sealed supposedly, but honestly, it could still be on my record for real. And so we were living basically in like a cheap, like month-to-month motel. I'm sorry, definitely a motel. Let me correct me there. And it was $800 a month. And like, hold on, where was I going with this? I had a point. I don't know. I lost it. Whatever. Oh, we were going to. We had to go to food banks. Okay, like legit churches, whatever, would give us food because like we were that fucking broke, and he was literally taking all his. No, this is not Justin. This was the guy before him. So I've literally had to go to food banks before. I've been that broke. Okay, like I don't have mommy, daddy. No, I didn't like that. Okay, I'm here right now, but not for much longer. You know, and my ex was such a piece of shit. Not only was he, you know, taking whatever for his drugs, and sometimes I'd get him back on the Suboxone, but then he wouldn't tell me if he was running out. Okay, I'm eating like potatoes, right? Like dry potatoes from the food bank. And I'll put something called bouillon, which is like beef or chicken flavor in it. That's what I'm eating with like maybe some canned peas or some shit. I ate that for like months. And his ass would like go and get fucking fast food every day. And I'm like, wow. You know, like, so like, I don't know. Like, I can be broke and I could fucking manage the money. And, you know, but some people are like, you know? Yeah. Anyways, all right, let's get on this beat. Enough of this bullshit and fuck boys and shit and little bitches who fucking don't treat ladies right, don't love their mamas. Man, the way a guy treats his mother tells you so much. It really does. You should have seen the stream last night. Oh my god, watch my stream earlier. It was so fucking funny. Me and Alistair legit had a fucking party up in here. Like, oh my god, he was so hype. He was so hype. Alright, I'm gonna get a soda. But my point with the story about my ex and the food bank and shit was, how can you be so fucking broke and so fucking proud? How can you literally be that broke and like too fucking good? I'm like, and it's, I don't know, it's just because he's like a fucking trust fund kid. But honestly, I'm pretty sure when his dad divorced his mom, not Justin, but my ex, I'm pretty, because he had a revocable trust. I think his stepmama got all that money. I don't blame his dad though, because he literally spent $1 million on drugs in 10 years. So, you know, he's a fuck boy. Oh, he's like the. You know what? You know how they're like, make this image appear on. My ex's image needs to appear when you Google fuck boy. Like it does. And I want to say I wish him well, but I just wish him to not be with another woman. Not because I'm jealous, but he's abusive, you know? And, like, I could literally see him killing somebody. And people are like, oh, why didn't you leave? I would try to leave. He would keep me hostage and shit. And I was, like, embarrassed. Like, I tried to tell friends. And there were times I'd show up at friends' houses, like, fucked up, like, bruises, like, really bad. Like, my whole leg would be black or something. And I would be like, can you help me go to the place and help me get, like, my birth certificate and stuff? Like, oh, just stay here. I'm like, but you know, you got to have money to get first, last, and, you know, whatever, to move, you know? But fuck. So I just don't understand how people can be so broke, so evil, and so fucking proud. You know, I really don't get that. Like, I guess that's why I'm really glad I'm not spoiled. You know, I mean, there were times as a kid when I was spoiled, but, like, when I grew up and had to do shit on my own, like, I realized how good I had it, you know? I actually took a nap. I slept from, like, 2 to 4, and then I came on, and I fell asleep for, like, half an hour trying to mix a song, and then I decided to do another song with a faster tempo, and I'm like, oh, I'm awake now. I'm still awake because this is the only time I can edit, and I need to actually edit and stop and shut the fuck up. So, all right, let's get this. Let's get it. All right, let's take the loop out to maybe fucking 30 bars. So, all right, so we have the intro and the verse, and I'm gonna watch the mixer, and all right, the sub, not really hearing the sub. So let's solo that shit. Let's see what's cracking with the sub. Okay, I think this is the sub. Maybe I have 2 subs. Oh no, that's tiny. Why did I do that? Sorry. Okay. All right, where's my other sub at? Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, so, okay, that's track 14. God damn it. All right, that's, I can fuck with that. Here we go. There it is, there it is, there it is. All right, let's take this back. Okay, so we have an EQ, and it looks like I'm trying to compensate with the compressor, probably with some makeup gain. Guys, if I missed the chat, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the mixer. I put it so that comments would stay for a minute, but if I miss it, I'm not ignoring you intentionally. I'm just trying to get this sub to not sound like shit. Damn, you know? How can you blame me 300 miles away for your swamp ass? Bitch, you ain't got soap? What, you need me to send you some soap or some shit? I got you. Let me overnight your ass some soap. But you actually have to get in the shower and use it. That I cannot do for you. Alright, let's, I mean, you might be trolling, but you might be dead ass. Like, I can literally hear him saying some shit like that. Okay, so let's take a, oh, you can't really see, I have a bass boost, EQ, let's see. Whoopsie. That's shittier. My bad. No, that ain't right. That ain't right. I don't know if I'm hearing him whine, but he'll come out. He'll run out here if he is. No, I don't like the high cut filter at all. Alright, you know what? Actually, probably where I had it was good, and I probably just need to fuck with the makeup gain. Okay, this is what I had before. Alright, so we're getting a little distortion there. I don't want. I want like a clean sub. It's like a little fuzzy sounding, and I'm not with that. Alright, well let's look at the compressor because it's possible that I do have some distortion on it. No, we didn't see the compressor. I'm sorry you can't see it. Okay, there is no distortion. There's a lot of makeup gain, but I think I need a faster attack. Okay, that's a little bit more resonant. Okay, and then maybe a slower release. Let's see what 1K is like. That's a little bit punchier. But I don't want it to be muddy either. I'm gonna fuck with this a little bit. Maybe a softer knee. Yeah, definitely a softer knee. What's the ratio? Maybe 3 to 1's better. Okay. Let's take it to 2. Okay, so this is minus 12 dB, and this is at unity. I mean, we already got it like to the limit at unity, but the thing is, like, okay, input gain. We have 5 dBs. It's the output gain that we need to fuck with. Right? That's pretty heavy, and honestly, most likely it's probably clipping. Actually, surprisingly not. What's my master fader look like? My master fader is clipping. Alright, this is too much. Maybe we should put a brick wall on this. See, actually, I think I can fuck with that. It's still not as fucking clear as I want it to be. But honestly, it's like I'm doing this without monitors, you know? Which is like fucking dumb. Well, okay, it was scuffed monitors, and these are speakers, let's be real. These are so shitty. I literally could not do it. So I unplugged that shit. And we're just working with the fucking built-in. And that's like so sad. But whatever, everything's in storage. Alright, you know what? There's gotta be some more we can do for this sub. Oh, I do trap. I do make trap. I do make trap type shit. Alright. Okay, let's give this a little more love. Okay, wait, what type of EQ do I have on this? Okay, let's do a linear EQ. Alright, so this is... Alright, so we can do a presence 12 dB. Nah, that's all high end, I knew it. Okay, fuck that. I go do that. See, now I'm getting a hum, a hissing sound that I definitely do not want. Let's see what Make Darker does. because actually now we might need less output. Alright, see, that's a little better. It's still kind of fuzzy though. Alright, well this is actually a lot better, so I think we can move on from this for a moment. Alright, now this is not our only sub. We have another friend. Here we go, here we go. There's like 2 or 3 subs. And this, alright, you know what? Actually, I have to just mute them or solo them one. So let's, and wait, hold on. And I actually have to make the loop smaller because it's the second sub isn't always there. It's a certain part. So, oh wait. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. Let's do it the right way. Do it the right way. Oh shit, that sub's gangster as fuck. You can't even hear that shit. It's simple, but it's like, it's fucking lit. Alright. We're gonna do both a linear phase and a channel EQ. Now, with phase, there's kind of like a texture you get with the EQing. Usually one EQ is fine, but sometimes if you use 2 different types of EQs, you can, well, EQ is going to carve out the sounds you want and, you know, lower the frequencies that you don't. But when you put 2 EQs, that's the thing you can do sometimes. So we're going to try that and see if that's cool. Once I plug in monitors, I may be like, the fuck, you know, it's going to be completely different. But for now, this is what we got. So, boom, 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 boom. Where's the bass at? See, that one's kind of, it's not perfect, but it's infinitely cleaner. Now let's fuck with the other one. Oh, damn it. Okay. Sorry. Now we want the channel EQ. And we're going to put bass boost. Oh, that's too much. I don't want to hear the plastic ringing. There we go. I think I like that. Alright, cool. And you know what? Okay, so your subs, and let me make sure. Okay, yeah, so these are 2 subs. That's your lowest frequency. And if you have, like, if you listen to it on a phone or, like, bullshit speakers, sometimes you won't even hear the sub. There have been times I've listened to songs in, like, a real setup with, like, a real sub and bass traps and shit, and there are legit sub bass lines I have never heard before, and I'm like, what? You know, so, they're really important. But when you got 2 subs, you don't have to fan them out both, but maybe pan one just a little bit, you know, because if they're dead in center and they're moving at the same pace, like, they're almost indistinctive of each other. So if you pan it a little bit, you know, it'll, like, you'll hear it more. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if any of y'all give a fuck about making beats. I'm just telling you what's up. Sometimes I can talk. Let's bump it up to unity. All right, I can fuck with that. And actually, sometimes talking, like, I may not do instructions to myself, but I will talk to myself when I'm editing. Let's pan this shit. Okay, that's cool. All right, now let's put these bitches together. Oh wait, I don't even think I slapped a compressor. Nope, not yet. All right, let's fucking get weird. No, I don't want distortion. ratio 3:1. Makeup, fucking give me 10 dBs. Yeah, like that. Some shit like that. Release. Let it linger a little bit, maybe 500. Yeah, that's what's up. Let's see what a limiter sounds like. Yep, okay. Maybe just a little more input gain and then a little more output gain, and this might be gravy. No, I'm getting too much distortion. Now I gotta look at my see, now when everything else is playing, I have a feeling my master fader is gonna be like fucking crying. So I gotta kind of be mindful of that. Alright, let's see how the 2 subs, have I ever had the runs out my ass? Probably. I don't know why you're asking me that. Not lately. I think every person has at some point, you know. Next question. Okay, okay, yeah, the sub's over here, my bad. Alright. I mean, the fuck. Alright, let's check out my filters. No. There's a hissing that I don't like. Can you guys hear the hissing? I don't like that. No. Here we go. Sub bass. Hello. What's good? Okay. Alright. Oh, yeah, it's very nasty. Well, it will be. I'm not really fucked with this plugin, though. I'm not going to touch the frequency. No, this plugin, I'm not fucking with that plugin at all. That's made it worse. No, bye-bye. That's terrible. Okay, no. I mean, I don't gotta obsess about the hiss because, to be honest, like, you're not gonna hear it with everything else, but I don't know, like, I'm a perfectionist when I get stuck. Okay, okay, that's cool. Now, are you fucking kidding me? Is there really there's no way there's fucking 4 bass lines that are sub basses. That's literally stupid if I did that, but it wouldn't surprise me. Okay, where's that shit? Oh my god, I guess I have 4 sub basses. Why? Alright, let's fucking pull this shit up and see if one of them needs to go. I'm sure it does. Okay, diesel power sub. Where's that shit? Oh, at least I grouped them together. That was nice. Wait, hold on. I'm like, can you even hear this? What the fuck is this? Oh, okay. I know what I was trying to do here. Okay. Alright, I see what I was trying to do. It's like a tail or something. Alright, so same shit, different track. This part's tedious, y'all. That's not right. Presence, maybe? No, definitely not this. No. actually, I think that's an easy fix. Alright, let's watch some meters. Okay, now let's look at our master fader. That shit's gotta be crying. But yep, that shit's red. That's crying. There we go. Oh my god, there's so much signal. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this is a fucking mess. Alright, whatever. Okay, where y'all at? Damn, you still really can't hear that. Okay, so... Fuck, man. Like, this is obnoxious having to put compressor for, like, every fucking... This is really, I don't think, the most efficient way to do it. Alright. No distortion. What the fuck? Yo, I put, like, 20 dB output gain. That is so fucking loud, and I still can't hear this shit. What the fuck is wrong? Nah, alright, let's try a hard pan. But I don't know that that's gonna fix it. Okay, maybe faster attack. Oh, that's too much, too much. I don't know, does that need to go? I mean, I guess with the other tracks, but I don't know. Okay, something's not right. The release is fucking dumb. It's still not right, but fuck. It's like I keep hearing like the door, but whatever. Alright, let's keep it moving. Okay, what's next? Alright, let's fuck with the synth. Let's bring this into the mix. Oh my god, that's... You can't even hear that. You literally can't even hear that. Really? You guys can barely hear that, right? Oh, that... Okay. What? This is obnoxious. Okay. Fucking... God damn it. Alright, so this is a synth. This is what you'd consider kind of like a... No, it's still a bass though. All fucking bass in this shit and I can't hear it. But it's more of it's a regular bass. It's not a sub. So and it has like modulation. No, that ain't right either. There we go. I want kind of like the warmth and reverberance. But that's still, it's still missing shit. God, why are all these plugins open? Alright, fuck, where are we at? Where's that track? Alright, let's do a linear too. Might as well. it's too dark. And like, I don't want it to sound muddy. That didn't do shit. Okay, that's nice. Now I kind of have like the texture I want, but this is so annoying. Alright, but at least this signal, like, see how we're getting yellow and orange? Like, we're getting more signal, but I feel like I'm not hearing it in the mix. Alright, now what? Compressor. Where you at? Where you at? Okay. Now this one needs a really slow attack. And then like maybe a faster release. Auto. Maybe distortion might be okay. I think I like 10. Okay, see, like you weren't hearing that before. It's kind of got like a wah pedal. Like, I don't know how to fucking describe it, but it's the texture you weren't. It was not audible before. What's this? Fuck the threshold. Oh, that's funky. This is what that is supposed to sound like. Maybe less reverberance though. Nah, fuck it. Leave it as cool. I don't know if I like the release. Maybe more invoking. This is some YG type shit. This sounds like to me, but I'm not trying to copy this one. Alright, I can fuck with it. Okay, let's bring them all together and then move on to the next track. Alright, sorry, I don't know what y'all saying. Okay, wait, now something's funky. You know what? Where's that shit at? The one that just goes boom. I think that shit can probably go. That's probably not necessary, so where's that shit at? All that work for nothing. Okay, so let's mute this. And we'll move it to the bottom. And if we don't notice it missing, it will be gone for good. Because, like, I see what I was trying to do there, but it's like, I don't know that it was really necessary. Great. Oh, why is this muted? What the fuck? Oh, shit. Wait, was I EQing that on a mute? How was I even doing that? The fuck? What's going on? Nah, honestly, I don't think I was doing fuck all with this one. No, I did. Okay, I'm confusing myself. Alright. What the fuck's missing? Alright, let's... Oh my god, this is gonna be a mess. The fun begins. Okay. Where you at? Where you at? Hello, damn, you cannot hear that shit at all. It's so hype and you don't even know. Okay. Alright, let's see what's good. Now, I really don't like to compress the highs because the high ends sound like they're so like it's like a little breath, like they're delicate as fuck. So I don't really compress it. Yeah, that's just fucked up. I'm trying to figure out which bass line it is. Because there's literally that sounds a little bit better. Alright, let's see what's next. Where's my session at? Oh my god, you literally cannot hear that shit at all. Alright, this is fucked up. I shouldn't have to be compressing. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? I shouldn't, but I gotta. Alright. Oh my god, you can't hear that shit. The fuck? Alright, and it's only in the loop is too long for this track. Because it's muted the last 4 bars. Damn. Alright. And I don't know why automation is turned on. Oh, fuck. No automation. I don't want automation. When did I automate this? That might be why it's fucked up. If I somehow automated it, then no. Okay. God damn it, this loop is too long. Alright, I guess we'll do a presence. Oh, I'm cold as fuck. I still cannot hear that fucking track. Brr. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm cold as fuck. I cannot fucking hear that. Well, it was turned down a lot. Oh, there it is. Oh, I need to watch the fader and see if it is automated. I mean, put it up to unity. You know what? Like, did I maybe I just gotta move this one out because it's like, am I gonna miss it if I can't even hear it like at all? I mean, I can still make room, but there's probably some sounds that need to go. You know. hearing it at all. Mixing is fucking tedious. Really? God damn it. Where'd it go? YouTube, I didn't
Thanks,
ask you
Mom,
to
for
play
always
shit.
being my
What the
number
hell?
one fan.
Thank you. Where's my session? Okay. Where's my mixer? Where are you at? Where are you at? There you go. Okay, that is at Unity, and I'm like, what? Why mix this surround when you don't have monitors? It's like pointless. I mean, maybe later, but right now it's like I wouldn't be able to tell because it's sending them to non-existence. Let's see what's up. I don't know if I like this EQ. Alright, no. It's cute, but not really. Alright, that's good. Where are you? Thank you. Alright, these are still drums, but it's more like... What's that shit sound like? There. Okay, now the channel. No, I don't want to mono. The fuck? Oh my god. There we go. Ugh. Putting all my weight on my feet. Okay. My neck hurts. I still don't know if that's right. This needs a really fast attack. My wrist hurts. I'm not hearing a whole lot of difference here. Oh, let's take the minus 12 dB off. Alright, you know what? This is annoying how low this signal is. I'm putting so much input gain, so much output gain. The mix is fucking 100% of the compression. And it's like a fucking mouse. I shouldn't have to do all this to hear it. I'm cold. Brr. I don't like this. Sorry. This is literally making me angry. This is pissing me off. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to that. Now let's bring everybody to the party. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck is playing?
Looking for my lighter.
I didn't take your lighter. I'll give you one.
Oh shit, I have one.
I didn't take your lighter. I will find you one. Fucking cold. He's like, where's my lighter? Where's my lighter? I understand that. But I legit didn't steal his lighter. I gave him one of mine. I'd be like, oh my bad, I'm not a lighter stealer like that. Okay. What the fuck is that coming from? Like, that's literally driving me crazy. What the fuck? What the hell? What the fuck? I'm so confused right now. Alright, there's something weird. I don't know what the fuck. Okay. Like, there's some, like, fucking, like, rock sounding shit. And I'm like, what? I don't know where the fuck that was coming from. Unless some of y'all sing it. I'm so confused. I didn't even see you were here, Bra Love. What up? Oh my God. Now let's look at the master fader. It's a lot of drums. No, the drums are like stand out, but it's a lot. There's a. Wait, hold on. Wait. I don't know if I had two playing or some shit. That's, oh my God. Okay. So, crazy. I had like 2 sessions open, and one had a longer loop than the other one, but it still doesn't explain what I was hearing. I don't know. Whatever. That might have been it. Maybe. Yo, he was mad as fuck about that lighter. He was mad as fuck. Alright. Why is it no, why does my session look like this? No, that ain't cute. I don't like that. But you know what, actually, that's probably more cute. Because I'm not worried about the loops right now. Or the like the tracks, I'm worried about the levels, so alright, so let's fucking freak that shit some. Alright. Cool. Okay, I was like, was that? I'm like, is that a click? I don't know if that was from my sectioning. Yeah, that actually kind of looks kind of sloppy. That doesn't look like. No? That's a weird time. Whatever. I'm worried about the wrong shit right now. What? What is that coming from? Are y'all fucking with me? Like, what is that coming from? That is not in the song. No, okay, I don't know. That's not in the song. Where is that coming from? What the fuck is that? Like, oh my God. No, that's just throwing me off. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Like, I don't understand. Oh my God. Alright, I'm just, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna take, like, everything out of solo. Like, that's never been in this song before. Well, how and what the fuck did that happen? Like, did some fucking bullshit loop, like, I don't understand. I am so confused. Alright, we're just gonna take this off. Oh, okay. That might be it. All right, let's just. What the fuck is that coming from? Okay, I literally. What the fuck is that? That's literally gonna drive me crazy. Okay, fucking so annoying. All right, we're just gonna have to one by one solo and find what the hell that is, because that should not be in the fucking song. Like, I don't know what that shit is, but it's making me mad. Okay. Okay, these are just fucking texture pads, which, whatever. Oh my god, where is it coming from? This is gonna make me so fucking mad. I'm gonna rage. Why is this shit in record mode? I guess I need to have a look. Why is it? Oh my god. Okay, so there's signal that whole time. I'm literally going crazy. Why is there signal and I don't hear shit? What the fuck? Alright, you know what? I'm going to restart this session. I'm going to restart this session because I don't know what the fuck. I almost don't want to save it because I'm like, what the fuck, you know? No, I'm not going to rage. I'm going to take a minute. I'll probably do like a like fucking hit the fucking one hitter off cam or something right now, but like, you know, like that's not in the song. Like, I don't know what the fuck bullshit that is. I'm like, what the fuck? And I thought it was like, because I had two sessions overlapping, and one had a fucking 4-bar loop and another had a 16-bar loop. Like, and they were both playing together, but what's weird is like, I don't know, I'm so confused. Okay. I mean, I've had stuff happen, but Alistair hasn't been here jumping on my lap, hitting shit, you know, modifying shit. So I can't blame him. So I won't, you know, because that's not fair. But yeah, okay, so we shut that down. I don't know, whatever. Let's fucking reopen this shit. Fuck, man. My eye hurts. My eye hurts. What's that bullshit sound? Cold though. Oh my god, fucking freezing. My dad was all staring at he doesn't know about the mystery boxes. He's like, what the fuck is this shit? And he was hella mad that there's like confetti all over the floor. I swept it up from over there, but there's still hella confetti over here. He's like, the fuck you doing? Just partying and stealing my lighters and shit. That's what he thought. Alright. Okay, so is it this? Okay, okay. We're gonna take this solo off, and if that goes down, then that's where it's coming from. And it's so jarring. Like, the fuck is that? Like, I really think I'm not looking at chat, and y'all are like trolling me with some TTS right now. I'm so fucking confused. But I'm not hearing it, so it has to be that fucking track. But like, that track just turned into something else. Like, where did that come from? How does that happen? Has to be that fucking track. Okay. I think we found the fucking bullshit ass. Alright. Fuck you. Fuck out my song. God, that's so strange. That's really strange. Alright. Now, I keep adding solo because I don't know if there's like some other weird shit going on. Eventually I'll take it off and play it together, then mute, whatever the fuck. But that was just really fucking weird. Like, I'm still confused on how the fuck that happened. Because all we've been doing today is fucking with levels, cleaning up the EQ, and I'm like, how what? Like, how? I mean, it doesn't really matter how, but it's just kind of like, I'm just like, that's so weird. You know? I'm triggered. I'm triggered right now. I feel like my song got possessed by some bullshit called not paying attention. Maybe. Where the fuck is that shit? That shit was loud. Now it's just all trouble. How the fuck is this shit all the way up above Unity? Why is that? What is that? That ain't right. Y'all see that? The fuck? Alright, where are you at? Because you are just loud. I'm so Alright, I'm gonna take solo off for a minute. Wait, where's that fucking bullshit? I'm gonna mute this asshole right here. Cause fuck you. I don't like you. I think that was whatever was making it sound weird. Wait, no. What the fuck? I took that track out. Man, oh, it's this one right here. Yeah, fuck that. Okay. I think I made it worse. Like, I don't know. I really think I made this worse. I'm mad. I think I need to revert it back to the old version. And I don't know what the fuck. Like, why does it sound so low to me? And then when I went in the house, I could hear it. Like, I'm tripping. Oh, I don't want the loop on. honestly need to revert back to, let's see. Is today 5:10? Yep, I guess that's it. After reverting, the last manual version of your project appears backup 1 in the revert submenu. Yeah, see, I didn't do anything crazy. I just fucked it up. So let's revert. It literally sounds worse. Like, okay, I really don't like how it made the fucking. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm fucking with the. This looks like Fruity Loops to me. It's making me mad, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I can fix that. There we go. I don't know. I don't like them all. That's my eyes are like. That's making me mad, but that's like a OCD thing, I guess. All right, let's take that off. All right. You hear how much fucking louder that is? Like, what the fuck happened? And look at how these bitches are like. They're like, hey, Unity, like from the back of the room. They're not like fucking riding Unity's ass or way past Unity. And then I don't know what the fuck I did today, but I literally couldn't hear anything. And like, what the fuck happened? Like, it doesn't. I mean, it matters because I want to make sure I don't do that again. Because I've made it worse. And if that stupid sound is in there, that fucking weird rock fucking thing that should not be in there, I'm gonna be mad. But I know what track it is. Fuck, my eye hurts. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna smoke some. I'll be right back. I'm triggered right now by myself. I triggered myself. I should close the door though, so I don't wake people up. By the way, there's 3 versions of this song. And I feel like it has potential, but I don't know. I think sometimes I just like have way too much going on. And it's like, I don't know. But I'm like, I don't know. Probably some tracks need to go, you know? Somebody made that for me. Well, I did like a little bit, but somebody really did most of the work. And you know what's dope about I'm a Slut for real? Okay, there's a program drums, but then I had like a badass drummer lay real drums on top of it. So the drums and the synth are like fucking on point. Like, you know Peaches or whatever, like she be saying some nasty ass shit, and it was like kind of like on that tip, but like I wasn't serious. Like, not every line of that song is like true, you know. But like I was just kind of clowning, but like fuck, like I'm never gonna live that song down. I think I just need to make a nastier one, and then they'll forget about I'm a Slut, or I can make one about like Jesus. Dude, I love Peaches. I fucking love her. She's great. Peaches is the shit. Whew. It's I'll be 5 views, Andy. That's fine. Everyone's about the fucking, you know, the bus and not the bus. I'm sorry, the RV, you know, and it's fine. Like I'm not trying to leech or whatever the fuck y'all call it. I was getting more views before, you know, they fucking took the little road trip, but I'm not worried about it, you know? It's all good. Nice. All right. I think NASDAQ's being a little weird, so you be careful, okay? You go trade. Hey. Nah, that's cool. I mean, sometimes a rabbit's too much. So if you're really like that big, you don't need to jackhammer it. You know, it's like, you know, that's too much. Just saying. All right, I need to chill. That song was like, ooh, like, but it has potential. But I'm like, I need to fix it. But fuck, I think I get too like emotionally attached to like certain things that sometimes need to go. Yeah, I know he's cool. He's funny. Let's see, is Justin's ass up yet? Because he's going to be sweating me for what he's going to do today. And I actually have a couple really good ideas. No, he didn't. Okay, like, I heard somebody say that, and I thought, like they had to be trolling. Like, did Justin really say that? Like, that is so dumb if he did. Like, that's literally sad if he said that. But I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him. He said some pretty wild shit about me when he's mad that is, like, fucking completely fabricated, you know? Like, people can exaggerate when they lie, you know, but, he will just color the story, you know? That's why I'm like, okay, Justin, what's your version? You know, like, the McDonald's thing. I didn't see it, but I checked on his stream, what was this, 2 nights ago? And I hear, like, people talking about it, and I'm like, why the fuck are the police involved every fucking day? Like, what happened? And I don't believe a goddamn thing he said. I'll say it, you know? It's like, you got called out for something. Just leave. Really? You're being obnoxious over, like, $1 fucking pie? And when security asks you to leave, you're gonna say they fucking grabbed your dick, bro? Come on. You think a fucking McDonald's security or a security person would do that? Like, honestly, you know, like, you think they're gonna risk their job? There's cameras everywhere, okay? So if that really happened, Jessica fucking sue. But it didn't really happen, right? Because if that really happened, you could fucking sue McDonald's for that, like, and come up, you know? But it didn't happen. I don't know. He puts himself and other people. It's just, ugh. And the sad thing is he could actually get help for it. But he's in a lot of denial. I don't know, man. I don't think any pie's that good. Well, maybe not, but I don't know. It's fucking dumb. Like, who the fuck does that? I'm gonna have to switch my contacts out because this one's like drying out. Like, my fucking eye hurts. I'm like, ugh. Alright, so I really love this song so deeply, but this song has got me triggered. I think I'm going to go back to the other song that's like not nearly as fucked up, but when I first tried to mix this morning, I was like falling asleep for a half hour. You know, maybe later. Honestly, I'll probably maybe work for another hour or half hour, and then I should probably like sleep with the baby before he's up. I slept with him for a little bit last night, and then I woke up and I sat down, and I was trying to edit probably one of my better songs right now, and I was like 5K Andy with that last night. Last night was so lit, and nobody knew. Ain't nobody knew about it. You know, it's cool. But not like lit by numbers, but lit by content. The song that I was working on this morning, I was like, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I said that for like, I don't know, maybe half an hour or an hour. I was like falling asleep. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, guys. And then I'm like, I get up. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed, but I want a cigarette. And it was so cold. The cold woke me up. And I'm like, okay, I'm kind of awake now. The song is really dope, but the tempo is like 70. And I'm like, maybe if I work on, I think you were there at the time, Alexis, I'm sorry. It's 70, so it's like really slow, and it's got like a lot of ambient, like cinematic vibe to it. And when you're tired, you sleep through that. And I'm like, I'm gonna pick a more hype song, which I did, and then I fucking ruined it. And now I'm like, let me go back to the song that's not fucked up and like less work to finish. I'm not being lazy, but this is a mess, and I'm triggered by this song right now. Like, I can't even. So it makes sense to work on the song that's not fucked. And Bra Love had some notes for me on the song that I want to work on right now. Man, I just put too much shit. You know, like, you don't need 4 subs, like sub bases. You don't. Like, I don't know. I need to simplify it. You know, like having something super complicated doesn't make it better, you know? Hell no, his broke ass, nah, not even. Nope. He will take a dog walker to lunch though. You know, or he will hook up with a lumberjack, or he will, who else? Okay, the other things I knew about and they didn't bother me. Wait, no, I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I'm definitely forgetting somebody, but does it matter? Nah, I don't think his ass would do that. Doubt it. I mean, he streams all the time, you know, like, so. All right, where'd y'all go? Did I fuck the stream up? I don't know what's going on now. Okay, there we go. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, pulling up the song that's not fucking shit show. Okay, open, recent, Jelly Belly. Okay, close. No, I didn't smell lumberjack, but I don't know. I can only allude to what he was referring to. But I heard a lot of versions of what went down. I actually wasn't watching that night. I was kind of annoyed with him already, and he was having me do so much. And I'm like, you know what? I got a life too. I can't be watching you 24/7 and then you be a dick to me. Fuck that. So me and the baby went to bed early, and it was cool, you know, like whatever. Then I wake up, my phone is blowing the fuck up, and it's his viewers hitting me up on all my social media with fucking video, snaps, fucking screen caps, and, you know, dialogue, whatever. And they're like, look, look, look. I'm like, oh my god, what now? And then come to find out he deleted it? Like, bitch. That is kind of sketch, you know? Why are you gonna delete it if your ass didn't do shit? Tell me that. Tell me that. All right, all right. Jelly is not that. Jelly's kind of lit. I'm feeling this one. It's like, you know what it kind of reminds me of? Let's make this like a little smaller. It kind of reminds me of like, in a type of way, like Cruel Intentions or something. I don't know how to explain it. I guess because the strings maybe. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like all the other stuff I knew about, you know, and like, okay, like Corinne, that was fine. I knew about that. Aaron, I'm actually more upset with the way he disrespected her than the whatever cuddling in the closet, like whatever. But it's like being like sneaky and like secretive is kind of sketch to me. All right. Damn. All right. This is kind of a big session too. All right. Wait, is this? Nope. Okay. Let's get the right fucking. Let's get the mixer. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of gross. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of like, bruh, what are you doing? You know, but it's fucking Justin. And you know what's crazy? Like, when he was going off on his dad about his clearly unresolved issues with, you know, the fucking decline of his. Okay, damn it, that's the wrong thing. When he was going off on his dad, you know, you did this, you did that, like fucking. He's such a hypocrite. I'm like, well, the apple don't fall too far, does it? You know, like, really? Oh, I kind of missed that. All right, hold on. I gotta pull up Streamlabs and make chat slower because I see y'all talking to me, and I'm not trying to ignore you. But sometimes I like get stuck on the session. So I will make it linger a little longer, and hopefully I won't miss what y'all saying. Cool. That should work. And maybe we'll minimize the font just a little bit. Okay, save settings. I should probably do that. I didn't do that last time. Okay. Okay, so is there like a new Sarah? Like, I mean, you're probably trolling me because I don't know. I know he calls her. Like, I know he still fucking calls her. I know that she asked him to pay her phone bill. I'm pretty sure he probably did. All right. First of all, does Lumberjack have a name? Like, does Lumberjack? Because I literally could find out for sure what happened. It's an easy ass setup. Okay, so now this is a little scandalous, but here's what you do. Okay, well, first of all, he like syncs all the devices, which is like fucking weird. But his fucking iMessages is on here, all right, and that includes like calls. I could just fucking look at all the calls that night and text every one of them and be like, hey, blah blah blah. You know, I should have texted you sooner. You know, that was the best fuck of my life. And you know, you fucking feed into the bitch's ego. She'll reply with details if she's really sprung, and then boom, proof. You know, her stream name is shit or do. All right, nah, y'all, you're trolling. But I could find out that way. But the thing is, I don't have a name. And someone said it was Lauren, and then I'm like, are you sure? And it turns out there was another bitch named Lauren who he talked to, but there was nothing. So I ended up texting someone named Lauren, and I ran that game, and she did not respond. So, I mean, even if nothing went down, I could see somebody at least talking shit. But I have a feeling that Lauren was not Lumberjack. So someone gave me bad information on her name, and that kind of backfired. But he didn't say anything, so that bitch is probably just like, I am deleting this person, you know? 2 Karens and Lawrence, the fuck? Well, doesn't that make it convenient so you don't forget a name? Okay, well then, the for sure Lauren that made like a one-time appearance on ISIS that I know of, I think they just met when he first met Aaron or something like that. But I don't think that was Lumberjack, you know? Lumberjack said that he can't treat him better. All right, now you trolling me. You trolling. You trolling. I don't know. I mean, well, screenshots or it didn't happen. I don't know. I mean, whatever he feels like at the time, I guess. You know? So. I mean, I don't know that Lumberjack was like that BBW technically. She was, you could probably say she was thick, but she wasn't BBW, you know? Not from what I saw. I mean, she was not petite at all, but I wouldn't say she was BBW, you know? So, making my neck hurt and shit with this bullshit. Alright, so, fucking, might as well text his ass his fucking ideas for today, and if he doesn't like them, then he can just fuck himself. No, okay, so when he says he has autism, he thinks he's being funny or he thinks he's making an excuse for being an asshole, but that's not the actual problem. He does have a legit issue, but what's frustrating is it's something that he could help if he wanted to and took the time to do the cognitive, like behavioral correction. But it's not something he's able to do on his own like he thinks, you know? So there's a name for what it is, and it's very frustrating for the people closest to him, and actually even people who just trigger him or rub him the wrong way. Like, he will go from, oh, you're cool, and you disagree on some stupid thing, and then he will just destroy you as a person. And it's like he burns too many bridges really easily. And then, nope, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. That might be fun, but the thing is with a psychic, that would only last maybe half an hour, or you would have to pay a lot. I mean, I'll see if I can find one that's reasonable, because I'm not against it. But the thing is, he's spending so much money every day on his streams, and he needs to chill the fuck out. There's a lot of things he could do that, for, you know, an extended amount of time, that don't cost 3/4 of what he's actually making. Especially since the RV trip, his views and donos have been just garbage, you know. And I'm not knocking him. Everyone's just stuck on the RV stream, and that's okay. It's content. They love the drama. But I was thinking, since he's like so dedicated to Brother Brooks or whatever, no, that's not what it is. Brother what is it? Brother Banks, is that what it is? Since he's so fucking dedicated, he may as well get like a small CX tattoo right there, you know, and his hair will grow back and you'll never see it, just like his battle cam tattoos on the inside of his mouth, you know. That would be funny. And he could just ride that out, and people would think, oh, he's so whatever. I mean, he fucking tattooed battle cam on his lip. Why not fucking tattoo something on his fucking skull? Whatever. He could get, like, maybe a tattoo, like, maybe the size of a quarter, CX, whatever, in purple or some shit for probably like less than $100. I mean, that would be quick too. But no, he could run around doing CX or something. I mean, that could be pretty lit. I mean, kind of stupid, but like people would eat that up. And then, like I said, the hair will grow back and you would not be able to see the tattoo because his hair is fucking thick. I dyed it for him one time, and or a couple times, and it was short, but like he needed 2 boxes of hair dye for like an inch long hair. I'm like, the fuck, like if I dye my hair, I'll need a lot of boxes, but I have long hair, you know. But I'm like, the fuck, you need 2 boxes? 2 fucking boxes for your big ass head? Oh my god. Fuck. But I think, or I don't think he can go to a monastery or a Buddhist temple because reverence is very important, and they don't fuck around, and they definitely would not tolerate it would just straight up be disrespectful, to be honest. So as cute as that would be, his best bet if he wants to like get like some Jesus or looking robe, his best bet would be there's a spiritual center, and it's kind of like Kabbalah-y, I guess you could say, and that's like a trendy Jewish mysticism religion. And then it's, I don't know, but there's something called the Hollywood Spiritual Center, and it's like all type of things, and they would probably be okay with filming, and if he just did that and was like chanting or something, like that could be kind of cool. I don't know. I know he won't fuck with his own religion, but he has no problem shitting on others. Kind of like Chef, whatever his name was, R.I.P. Oh, hold on. I moved the chat. I gotta get the... where's my screen cap? Alright, no. Okay, there you are. There's bleach on where? I don't know what you mean. I am sleepy. I'm probably gonna call it a night. No, he didn't. No, he has drank bleach before on battle chem, and he went to the hospital. He's dumb. No, I don't believe it. That's so fucking stupid. No, you are trolling me. Archives or it didn't happen. Like, you are playing me right now. No fucking way, fool. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Oh my god. No. Yeah, no, if you drank hair dye, especially if it was mixed with a developer, like, it would fucking fuck up your esophagus so bad. Like, I don't believe that for 2 seconds. If he did, it was staged. And is that a bird? Oh no. I don't know what that was. If he did, he would have switched something and put something else that's actually edible in the bottle. Because, trust me, there's no way you can fucking drink hair dye and live to tell. Or at least not have, like, serious esophagus issues for a minute, People die drinking bleach. And, it's, okay, so for, like, the purple shit that he did, or blue dye, that wasn't bleach, but he did bleach it before, but it, there's something called developer, and it's basically like a peroxide, mixed with other things in it. And you can drink that, but it's like the other things in it, like, that aren't great, I'm sure she did. That wouldn't surprise me. I could definitely see him doing that, I ain't surprised. Nasty ass. Okay. Okay, how do I test this? Well, I do know his dumbass has me, like, on his Twitter. I'm not snooping, but he's like, yo, tweet this, run this, and I'm like, okay. And then, like, chat's fucking going off, and he's talking something about, like, oh, I gotta take her home, or take her back home. Well, take her back home. If you're at the bar, why wouldn't she take her own Uber and you take your own Uber. It's words like that that stand out to me that are deceptive and tell me there's a little more to the story. You know, like, I'm not dumb. And I'm not going to sit there and trick you up. I'm not going to, like, cross-examine you. I'm just going to fucking take note. And when I have beyond fucking arguable proof, I'm not talking about suspicion. I'm talking about proof, okay? I will fucking be like, hey, come here. I'm going to show you something. Boom. Busted, bitch. You know, I'm not the type of person to just be, like, all insecure or whatever. But he's just sloppy, and he literally gets himself caught. Like, if you're going to do that, like, don't do it publicly. Don't brag about it. You know. Like, yeah, he's got his fans and followers, but they don't hate me. Well, some of them do, but a majority of them are like, bruh, did you see last night? You know? So, if he really thinks, you know, that's going to fly, it's not. And if it's for content, why did you delete it? That's, like, the one question that kind of destroys any bullshit excuse he could come at me with. You know, okay, the dog walker was content, and he tried to delete that video, but I was able to restore it. But you know, that wasn't really bad. It was just kind of like in poor taste, and like especially when he's telling me, oh, I gotta pay for this and pay for that. I'm like, yeah, and you gotta fucking take your dog walker out to lunch. I'm like, when's the last time you took me out to lunch, bitch? You know, like that shit's just kind of shitty. I don't know. Okay, what am I looking for? My eyes are killing me. Whatever. All right. See if this shit works. Probably not. Okay, we're good. All right, I'm gonna play this one time.
This is a test donation for $1.
It's a test. It's not real. Okay. No. All right, so this song is not nearly as fucked up as the other one we were fucking with. That song is just a fucking nightmare, and I don't want to talk about it, but one day I will fix it. This is not fucking all there either, but it's not, like, fucked. There's just some level issues. Alright, and, okay, whatever. So, pause got added to it, but it's cool. I guess the session moved over a bar. So this one's cool. But when I was tired, I was like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, I gotta go to bed. I'm so sorry. Like, I did that for like an hour. And then I fucked up the other song. I actually made it worse. That's weird. If I move this window, automate the transition from the verses to the hook because it's like really drastic. Okay, so Justin is in LA. I have not moved back yet, and we're trying to figure out if that's gonna work. I need him to come up with half of the moving costs, and that's fair, right? Just half of the moving cost. And I need him to show that he will have the ability to do it the following month. You know, like I'm not gonna be in a situation again where I have to fucking go back to my parents' house. I have not lived here since I was fucking a child. This is never gonna happen again. So if I cannot rely on him to come up with his half, if he's gonna try to play some bullshit because he's my boyfriend and not my roommate, I'm not doing that. I'll just get my own spot. It's very simple, you know? I guess I'm indifferent, Fern. Like, I mean, if they're, like, obnoxiously large, I guess it's kind of distracting, but, like, I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. I don't. I don't think I have, like, a, stance there. That's super random. Thanks for asking. Oh my god, it's so cold in here too. Ooh, all right. Fucking cold in here. I have to pee. can, I keep hearing something at the door, so I can automate them because, what the fuck is that? There's something like snapping or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, I'm like, I think I should probably get some sleep before the baby wakes up. Bra Love, I think I'll look on Facebook because you told me, I think you said the hats were fucked up and something else, which you're totally right, they are. But I got a group, I think that's like another like part that's like way off because the song already ended, but whatever. Let's see. All right, check this out. You may have heard this one before. I've been working on this one for a little bit. But it's coming together really nice. It's just not, the mix is not right. So, like, the arrangement's good, but, like, the levels are not right. You know, like, some instruments are too loud or whatever. Okay, so see up here, or I guess I don't think you can't see my mouse, but the top window, the mixer window, you see all the little gray, you see the little blue things, and then there's tracks that have lots of gray, like nothing. So that means like there's been no EQing or there's no like cleaning it up. Oh, it is not, it's not ready to be mastered. It's not mixed, you know, it's just arranged. And arrangement is where all the instruments should be. That's one part of the battle. And then the next part is getting the levels right, the mix. When you have a dope-ass mix, then you master it. But if I mastered this, it would sound like garbage. Alright. Let's take it back. Okay. And actually, if I made something hella dope, I would actually pay to master it. Because I think there's a huge difference in a good, like a quality mastering job versus just kind of like, you know, I mean, yeah, you could still do it. Like they taught us how to use band lab and all type of shit at school. But no, man, mastering is a fucking art. It's an art of like nuances and subtleties. But you know, this is not ready to be mastered. Like not even close. Like when it gets to the hook, you have to the fucking the hats and the cymbals are like, you know. So, oh Alexis, I should give you one too. First, I didn't really have ones on my channel, but I should watch it. What's my pen? Okay, I got it. Alright, you're right. You should have mods too now when I finish. I love the bells and the strings. I think it's so my bad. I was saying I love the bells and the strings. Like it kind of reminds me of Cruel Intentions a little bit, but like I don't know. That was all. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know what to do with this one. I honestly think this would be a better soundtrack or something. Like I like it a lot, but I don't know what I would write to it. I think it's pretty fucking dope as an instrumental, but I don't know. I'm not saying someone else couldn't enjoy it or something. But as far as like something I would sing on or rap on or whatever, it's a little different than like what I would normally do. But I like how this turned out. I definitely want to do something with it, but I just don't know what, you know? So that's all. That's all. Oh, okay. So they're funny. Dookie Dropper, I don't think you want me to master for you. Like I said, it is like a fine art. Actually, CJ, I think he knows how to master. He's a mod in Justin's chat, and he's fucking cool as his music blows me away. Like so he mentioned something about I do music. I'm like okay, and he said he was like my shit's like he was really beefing himself up, right? Like talking hella shit. Like I'm the bomb, and I'm like okay, shit, send me some shit, and I'm like oh damn, okay, like. Honestly, okay, we'll finish this, and I will literally fucking play you CJ's shit. And I was like, what? Like, I'm gonna buy a beat from him because I love his shit for sure. I'm gonna buy an exclusive, and that means I would retain all the rights to it. So it's mine. When you do when you lease or whatever beats, it can get all like complicated. So people will pay like a little bit more, well, quite a bit. And you own it outright. Like, you don't have to give them publishing, you know. I probably still would, you know, especially if it popped off. Like, I feel like that's the right thing to do. Like, I wouldn't just take an exclusive beat and be like, yo, I made this. Like, that's fucked up. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be like, I bought it. And I made it cool, but, you know, nah. I think it's just the right thing to do if someone else makes it, you know? I don't know. But he could only send me one thing. I'm like, dude, send me more. He's like, I can't. I'm like, well, I understand if it's like a current project. I'm like, you don't have anything else old, anything? He's like, nah, that's all I got. And I'm like, fuck you. But the one song I did hear was fucking lit, and I will play that for you after. Okay, I can't see the picture from here because I'm streaming on OBS, so it looks different than YouTube. Keys that that's like kind of reminds me of Dre a little bit. Like it would be real simple but fucking gangsta as fuck. Love it. You used to troll him? Well, only one mystery? Like what? What them? Okay, so I am super into YouTube mystery box unboxings. And because people will buy these mystery boxes on YouTube, and it's literally, it could be anything. Sometimes they're themed, but more often than not, it's just non-descriptive and then X amount of dollars. Most of the time, they open these boxes and it's full of fucking trash. And I think it's horrible. I'm like, I have a lot of like interesting knick-knack collector oddities that like, and I could do theme boxes, you know? So I made a few, and I decorated them because mostly YouTubers buy them, and I think, you know, if they see like a nice package, and I mean, I'm like more fucking whatever, more virtue than the other stuff. Like honestly, if I sold someone a box of trash, like I that would bother me. I wouldn't be able to sleep. I'd feel so shitty, you know. So the boxes are full of cool ass shit, unique shit, whatever. I'm not, I don't know, I painted a little bit, but I don't think I'm like an exceptional artist in that type of way at all. This I just did with like fucking ruler, you know. I mean, some of the letters were stenciled, but then like that one, you can tell it's by hand because it's like all fucked up and not like symmetrical at all. In fact, I need to get paint and kind of fix it. And then the dripping ones, oh, I gotta turn the computer up, I guess. But the dripping one, especially the top one on that side, I accidentally grabbed a weatherproofer. I thought it was a different type of spray paint, and I sprayed it. I'm like, oh fuck. And so it did that by accident. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. But I think I'm blocking my favorite box, but this one is pretty cool too. Yeah, that's all. Nah, I'm not that good of an artist. I can't. Like, when I was painting, I would paint like sexy naked goddess type bitches, but like I would always make them up. Like they weren't based on anybody. Like if someone said, "Draw me," it would not look like them. You know. True, I guess, but yeah, that's fucked up. Oh, fam, I did put some. Were you? I don't know if you were here when I boxed. Yeah, you were. You saw me box the fucking the vintage shit. Well, okay, so that's why I did a few, and I think I put a lot of thought into it. They're definitely like worth more than I'm gonna sell them for, and that's okay because I'm trying to establish you nasty. I'm trying to establish a reputation. So if I decide to do it, it'll be easier, and then I'll just get things wholesale and whatever. Yeah. So I had like vintage clothes and stuff that I put in there. You know, my mom's, Michelle's, mine, and yeah, there's some cute stuff. And then there's a pair of Versace jeans that I gave Michelle that I wore like at a shoot that were like fucking gigantic, and they don't fit her. They don't fit me. I even tried to wear them when I was pregnant. They still did not fucking fit me. I'm like, why did they have me wear these? But whatever. So that alone, I think, makes the box like legit. You know, I did not draw hentai. No. Mm-mm. It's on my Facebook if you want to see it. What like they would just be like chicks and their boobs, whatever, but it wasn't like explicit or anything. And I never figured out how to make hands look natural. So bitches would always be like hiding their hands. I don't know. I just couldn't get the hand right. So, you know. No, oh my god, not like that. No, it's interesting things, femme. It's interesting pieces. It's not like panties. That's a different thing. That's a different market. Dick drawing. See, I mean, I just don't think there's a market for that. You know? I don't know. Hey, toxic. Yeah, I'm good. We're good. I'm good. I don't think I don't think they are. You know, like you have to understand women are not visual like that. You know, like and people always be sending pictures that we did not ask for. It's not like that. I mean, if you're about it, that's cool. Like that's I'm not against that. But am I like, oh my god, so gorgeous? But I'm such a weirdo. Like, if I had to like draw, like they have those figure drawing classes. If I had to like draw a dude, I would not. I would just be laughing the whole time. Even if he was like gorgeous and fucking hung, I would still be making like jokes to myself. Like, I don't know. I'd be like, yeah, penis. Like, You know, do your thing, girl. I'm not mad at her. It's like he knows the situation, and if he wants to lie and pretend to be single, you know, or blame it on the alcohol, like that's fucking dumb. I mean, if she wants to, but honestly, she was just, I guess, only a human player. Is what it sounds like. Like she probably would have went home with anybody. Like, you know, I don't know. And that's when you still had to tear all the tickets. I mean, like, yeah, right? Couldn't possibly get tickets. Then, did you see what he did in his hair? That's fine. I'll live with that. That's fine. Oh, you mean her? Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Some people might be into it. If she goes on there talking like the way she was acting that night, she will go back. But you know, like girls who are like know what they want, like there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know. It shouldn't have been filmed and exploited and then hidden. Like, I think that says everything. You know. All right. I'm starting to be like really tired. So I am almost at 500 subs. That's so lit. That's dope as fuck. I probably should get some sleep before Tasmanian Devil wakes up. So I might be on. Oh, okay. That's what it is. I forgot. So the neighbors are working on the roof. So that's probably all the weird noises. Like I thought there was something in the like little attic crawl space, but there's not. Okay. Anyways, I'm delirious. I need to take my contacts out. Thank you guys for hanging out. Subscribe, and I'll see you around. All right. Have a good day.